All right, we are live.
We're live?
Yes.
All right. Hello, hello. I sound okay?
Yep.
Okay, good. Bo on the show, we're supposed to do no shows this week, by the way, contractually, but everybody bitches, and I see a lot of bitching online, so we'll throw you one show. Get ready. This is the summer of nothing.
No.
Well, I deserve a summer off.
I'm not saying you don't, but
You sound quiet now.
I enjoy listening to the shows.
I can't even hear him.
They
Does it sound okay,
They
guys?
follow your advice.
If you can turn him up a little more, now he's talking quiet. I don't know.
Turn him
I'm
up.
not talking quiet. I'm talking to
Do you know how to do it?
I do.
Well, turn him up.
He talks at like Muppet decibels.
But I can't hear him.
Up
I
and
can't even
down.
hear him.
I love how Coleman blames me.
I'm not
Coleman's like,
blaming you.
now he's talking quiet.
Turn him up.
Tap your mic.
Sure. All right. Sounds good.
He's up now. Let me hear you now, Klemmer.
Testing. Coleman.
Why is every time we come here, the audio is a pain in the ass? There's a million degrees in this.
How about now, Klemmer?
I don't know if that sounds good to you guys.
Whatever.
Sounds
Who
good.
cares?
Doesn't matter. It's just how much time off we talking about here?
No, I'll do a couple of weeks here, 1 week, 1 day a week. I mean, like old radio schedule. I haven't really done that, So whatever, it's fine. So I'm here. Klemmer's here. Jeff is here. We're in Chicago. Final four tonight of the dozen. That'll start at 8 o'clock Eastern. So, what time is your game tonight, Coleman?
7:50.
Head to head with the. Wow, what a battle! Head to head with the basketball.
Yeah.
Maybe split screen it. There'll be a lot of Minnesota fans. I think probably split. Maybe not as many as people had hoped. Minnesota fans had hoped 12 hours ago, but
Yeah.
a brutal beatdown at the hands of Brandon and Fran and PFT. Congratulations to them. We were terrible. I saw Rico's taking a beating online. He was not great, but I also was not great. Hank was fine. I thought Hank was Hank. We were terrible season. We could never get any momentum this year. Disastrous. So I'm gonna retool. The team is done. No hard feelings. Ironically, just shook hands. Great. Love you. Love Rico. Love Hank. They're great. I wish them well in the future. But I would like to play a season with like a top 20 player. Just to kick ideas around in the middle of a question.
That's not asking for that much.
Well, I mean, I had fun doing it the other way. I did it for 4 years, and now I kind of want to exercise that muscle. So I will say two prominent teams have already reached out to me. You can confirm that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that I
Oh,
can
yeah.
confirm.
So what happens to Team Minahan?
Whatever. This is something I traded myself to the Ken Jack. I'm fine playing on somebody else's team with their name, being sort of the Oscar Roberts and the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, get somebody a title. If it means I'm 18th in the league in scoring, so what? I've already been, I want to win another title. I think that's probably the best way to do it now and have some fun and play with some good players. And so that's
I think
gonna
there's
be
other
the
people in the league who are looking to have some fun and change things up too.
I think so too. So we will see. We shall see. But a great run. Rico and I had a crazy run together. But I think it's probably best for our own health if we call it a day.
It is crazy. I said that. I took a team photo of you guys yesterday, and I said I've taken 4 of these, and there's a different third person every single year.
Rico and I though.
Yep.
Together till the end. So, but we had no chance. I didn't think we had a chance all week. I was overselling it, trying to get these guys confident. But I went in with we sucked all year. So it's tough. And, when you fall down early, trying to catch up to that team. So I don't know. I actually think Tommy's team is going to win tonight.
They
That's my
beat
prediction.
us. We played a pretty good game, and
They were great. Yeah. And they played kind of an ugly game in the second. They got that out of the way. So I think they're going to win tonight. I think.
Experts, obviously, they're
Great.
really strong
Dave's
right
team
now.
is great.
Dave's
And
team-
Booze Ponies is, if people don't know, Feidelberg's going to be, we hope, via Zoom from France, where he's at a wedding.
France.
Yeah. So hopefully it'll work. I think it probably will. But they're a good team too. But I go Tommy, Brandon. Brandon's never lost to Dave's team. 5-0, he told
Yep.
me.
wow.
So I think they're going to win. I think Tommy's team's going to win. And it'd be great if I handed the trophy to Brandon at the end of the night tonight. That'd be very funny
That
to
would
do.
be
So I'm fine with that. Not, I love Brandon, so I'm happy for them. They
You could be
kicked
handing
us.
it back to Tommy. Didn't Tommy give you
Give
the
it to me
trophy?
last year. Yeah, that'd be great too. Or to give it to to give it to Dave finally, or to Will, who I love. So yeah.
Good
So
big run for Will surviving, and then
it's
this.
true. It's true. So yeah. So that's tonight. Jeff was very heated last night. I had both these guys I interacted with last night. Jeff I had a quick dinner with. He was heated. and I just was absolutely slosh Klemmer.
Yeah, I was feeling good last night.
A buzz.
I didn't know this.
Oh, yeah.
So Jeff and I have dinner. Quick. You talk about historic moment. Jeff paid for dinner last night.
Probably the second time.
Yes, probably the second. Although you are by far the second place paying for dinners and lunches in this room.
Oh yeah.
Klemmer is the
That's
biggest
bullshit.
cheapskate.
That's not true. I haven't had the opportunity. This is not
The
true.
opportunity. We had lunch yesterday, the three of us
This is
at
such
that bourgeois deli.
Ten-
$78 lunch, by the way.
Really?
Yes,
Seriously?
$78 lunch.
Boy, I'm glad I put that card.
Happy to do it. Happy to do it. Well, put the card back on the wall, Chris. The entire card has to leave the
It
wall.
came out. That's a lie.
So
That's
we have
bullshit.
lunch, nice lunch. Klemmer's killing people. So we go to pay, and Jeff offers to pay, but I'm like, I'll pay. I'm the oldest. Whatever. I'm always happy. You know that. I'm happy to pay.
Always, yeah.
Klemmer did like the thing where his like arm was going backward. I know he's got a weird body, but his arm was like retreating with the check. Like the woman would have to bring it, like chase him down and pin him down.
So far from the machine. I was trying to do the thing.
It was unbelievable.
So far from the machine. We're standing over the counter.
He's hovering over the machine. He was like he's making loves with the credit card machine. I couldn't get in there.
And then I said, because the night before we got pizza, and
Yeah.
I said, Klemmer, here's the thing. I actually got the Uber. At least I got the
You're
Uber
proud of
back.
this Uber.
That was me, you, and
Rico.
Rico.
At least I got the Uber back, and I said, you can't do that because we're just going to walk back to the apartment. And then this morning, you had an all-time moment to right the wrong, and you look at us in the lobby, you look at me, you go, when you get the Uber, you mind if I hop in?
Yeah. Are you getting the Uber?
Didn't even offer it.
No.
Yeah, it's
early.
it's
It's a nice Uber though. It's a
rude.
very comfortable ride. Thank you, Jeff.
I mean, I know he doesn't have parents really, but it's like
One.
obviously she's a rude person.
No.
She doesn't. What's her name?
My mom's name?
Yeah.
Uh,
You comfortable saying that or no?
no.
Okay, Glenda Klemmer or whatever. Like, well, is she remarried?
Yes.
She is. Okay. I've asked you this, right?
Yeah.
You like the stepdad?
I do.
Do you consider him like your dad?
Not at all. Because they.
Oh, really?
They got married when I was just out of high school.
Oh, okay. So on time though.
Yeah, it's just a different.
You guys ever had an argument?
Like a few, but not really. He's really good about like not wanting to be like
The
my
dad,
dad.
yeah.
He's never tried.
I don't think anybody really wants that. I don't think. I would imagine that.
But yeah, we had one. He had enough of that.
Yes.
No, he never.
Yeah.
No, he's
That's
not,
good. That's good.
Never like told me what to do or anything.
You don't say anything on Father's Day or anything?
No, I'll call him on Father's Day.
Yeah.
And wish him because he has his own
Yeah.
kid. So I'll call him and be like, hey, Happy Father's Day, whatever.
But this guy in this chair is unbelievable. Short arms Klemmer.
It was the
How
fakest
ironic.
offer I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, it's
and
gross.
trust me, I know the playbook on
You gotta
that.
say the two of you. It must be hard for you to get dusted by this. Like just left you in the dust as a cheapskate.
No,
Are you
No,
going to be at the tournament finale tonight?
of course, very excited.
Oh, good. Yeah, so am I. I'm doing.
The live shows are so much fun.
They're great.
I
Oh,
went to the one in
yeah.
New York. I had a blast. So
Yeah, I'm bummed. I had so much fun last year being sort of the bad guy. There's like no bad guys this year. I guess Brandon.
Yeah, I don't. It's always tough. They're weird. Dave says this every time he plays me. He goes, they cheer for Fran, and he goes, "Why are you booed her teammate?
Right.
Like, what? Who do you like
but,
them?
But they
Yeah.
kind of like booing. Like
Yeah.
he's like a yeah.
Brandon wants to be booed. Yeah.
Yeah. It'll be fun. I'm doing the intermission shows
Yep.
with Rowan and Jerry, right?
Yep.
Good. That'll be fun. That'll be fun.
Be some people who can probably pop in here, and if he wants to pop in, he can
I
pop
love
in.
anything you want. You know that.
Yeah.
Except for the paper and anything else.
Okay, we've learned.
Boy, no bits, Klemmer. So I come back from the dinner and he's sitting at the thing there with Clem,
The hotel bar.
Ken Jack, and a couple of the production guys, nice guys.
Yeah, Vibs was there. Yeah.
Oh, Vibs was there
Jake
too.
Bass, Jake Osofsky. It was a good group.
Yeah, I don't know who were their names?
Jake Bass.
Jake, I know. What's the other guy's? The older guy.
He's also Jake Osofsky.
He's a very nice guy. I
Yeah.
like him. And Klemmer's getting increasingly sloshed.
Yeah, true.
And is like, it's like every bad argument ever had. I was like, I can't do this anymore.
No, you've been on there for a long time. You've been having fun. You
But
make
Clemmer-
it sound he's
But
miserable.
Klemmer's
You're
like,
having a good old time.
how do you think Bill Belichick's a great coach if he's fucking at 24? I'm like, Clemmer, what do you? I don't. What does that do with anything?
Not what I
how
said.
high
Not what I
is-
said.
Yes, you did.
That was not the argument. The argument was he's a terrible coach without Tom Brady.
Right, and we got, but then, so he's like, Belichick's a terrible coach without Tom Brady. Fine, he never won the title without Tom Brady. Fine. So then they said, "Do you think the best basketball coaches of all time?" I said, "I think it's Pat Riley." And Clemmer's like, "Why don't you? Well, it's Red Auerbach." I'm like, "Red Auerbach did the same thing Belichick did. He fucking won titles with the same guy, and he won nothing without the guy."
That's not true.
Russell, he didn't win a title without Russell.
Auerbach, I'm sorry, you have it right. Yeah, that's
Same argument.
That's fair. That's fair. But a great team. No, that's fair.
I was like, but he's bombed. I'm like, why are you this idiot?
That's no. I agreed with you on the Riley thing.
But you were like, oh, but you were getting like sloppy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was getting like
Hair
Yeah,
gets
I-
taller.
he gets
yeah,
like, he gets like louder.
Yeah.
He's doing this with everything with these kids, and he's moving. It's like he's pointing. I don't know where he's pointing to.
Yeah, just general people.
Like these don't you
Imagine.
think these kids these days are good. I'm like, Klemmer, every generation says this. Yes, I do think that. But
You were having fun. I didn't stay much longer after you. So
Didn't we recently compare?
Klemmer did not pay for these drinks, by the way.
Yes, I did.
The fuck are you guys laughing
What
at?
was that?
Why is your mic on for that? What are you laughing at?
We're just laughing at Klemmer not paying for the drinks.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Why'd you put the mics on for that?
Oh, I don't. They,
mic's
they've
been
just
on.
been on.
It's the first time you've enjoyed the show. All
I don't know.
right, turn your mics off and let's tell you.
Okay. Okay.
Because of the sick, I was like, last track.
Jesus.
Great.
We recently compared him to one of those like waving tube men in front of.
Oh, I
In front of
forgot.
a store.
Great.
Oh,
Tall, skinny guy with long arms.
It is. It's one of my favorite things I've ever, and I'm not exaggerating. It's one of the hardest I've ever laughed in a movie about not the movie. Is when Fights and I were in the huge
That is
Lincoln
funny.
Center
That is
IMAX
funny. That
Oppenheimer,
is
and you
funny.
got up in the middle to get snacks.
The front row.
Only because that was the only ones left. But I do like the front row, but not at that theater necessarily.
Another bit.
It's not a bit.
Front row of the movie theater.
No, it's great because you're by yourself, and it's not like when we were kids. They're further back.
Yeah, the
Way
same
further back.
seating. Yeah.
So like it's actually a great seat.
Mm-hmm. What's the last movie you saw in the theater?
Oh man, it's been a while.
You should change guy.
You know what, no, you know what I just saw in theater? Last week I went and saw Field of Dreams.
Oh, in New York.
Who has time for movies when you're going to dinners? It's
Dinners, productions, Chris Klemmer's dinners. Is it Chris Klemmer's Field of Dreams now or no?
Yeah.
Is it? Oh, good. Yeah, they signed over the rights.
Yeah, it was expensive, but it was worth it.
I saw Costner was on Stern yesterday. I saw clips on YouTube, and maybe I'd forgotten this. He said he was going to do the Bodyguard 2 with Princess Diana.
Oh yeah,
I had forgotten about that.
Yeah.
And then he was talking about how he was going to star and direct in Schindler's List.
I didn't know that.
Sometimes I wonder what's bullshit, what's not.
Did you see the Costner quote? I got to pull it up from the other day about his kid. Weird
No.
quote.
This movie's going to stink. By
Yeah,
the way. I'm going to see it
How
opening,
much is that going to lose?
opening day.
2 parts, and didn't he like self-finance it?
Yeah. I think it'll open at like 10 or 12.
Oh no,
Yeah, I mean, what's the audience for that?
I know.
It should be on fucking TV. I hate to say that.
Is there a Yellowstone audience though for that? You know what I mean?
They stay, but I think they're older and they stay home. I think. I don't think it's a Sound of Freedom audience, which is like a religious audience.
Right.
Like you should play it like that. I think.
Kevin Costner defends selfishly casting Sun and Horizon over experienced actors, and he said, "He's a beautiful boy and he's quiet."
Really?
Yeah.
Jesus.
And not shove my children into the business. Yeah, weird quote.
Like somebody else here. What? What? Let's talk about Justin. Naturally. What? Oh, so okay. So it doesn't tonight. I'm excited for that. I think people thought I was gonna be down. I'm not. I had a great time with those guys. We got our asses kicked. Way better than losing by a point. Way better.
It's a different blowout than the one that happened after. I know the scores were similar, but
Yeah, we missed Nate Burleson. Then I told these guys we have to get the mashup, which Glemmy got one half, and I just Lily Collins. I just whiffed on Nate Burleson. I missed, and then we lost in the bonus round. Once we lost the bonus round, I knew it was over.
I half expected you to like storm out after you lost, but you watched the second game,
I
and then you were in fine mood.
We were never going to win. Last year, that would have killed me. Like if we lost to Frankettes last year, that game, and by that point, over, that would have destroyed me. I would have left. The year before I left New York, we lost. I didn't talk to anybody. I got my stuff and left. But like,
Is that because you've already won?
yeah, and I just didn't think we weren't as good as these teams. Sure, we're just it's a miracle we won. Rico is, like I said, statistically speaking, this year is the worst heterosexual player in the history of the dozen. Assuming he's not gay privately. I'm just saying. I'm assuming he's straight.
it's true.
And Hank had Hank. Like Hank was kind of Quiggs. Statistically, like Quiggs a little better, but Rico had a down year. My numbers were actually up this year, points wise. I think the league scoring was up.
It was.
Yeah.
Except for
Rico. Well, you sure tracked everything now. But I love Rico, so I'm gonna have no. Is Gus here, by the way? Like, we got here yesterday.
unbelievable.
We get here yesterday. 8:30 yesterday. We get here.
Yeah.
We're shooting free, whatever. We walk in, and there's just Gus just standing up here. Just look. He's the only person. I think of him and those other weird guys. That's it. Right?
Staring at him.
Sure. All day he did that drunk thing,
The
right?
day before. No, I don't think he did it.
He was here for it. I'm saying.
He just happened to he just stayed around for the case race.
I don't understand.
But the day
Wait, what?
before.
Yeah. He was here for the
he-
case race.
Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna stay there and I'm gonna stay here and watch in case,
Oh, I didn't tell you
they
that.
need me.
Yeah. And he
Literally speechless.
He started to win people over too. People want him to get the job here. People like him. Jerry offered him a job.
Yes. and room and board.
And he's got Jerry's guest house, which I've seen, and his front lawn, which I've seen. Rico's going to be in charge of the lawn. He's going to live in the guest house. He's going to be like Kato Kaelin. It's unbelievable. Like, I don't really understand, but
He was even here the day before that. He was watching the trivia the day before.
oh right, so he's been here all week.
He was texting me, trying to get the address. It was a very
Yes,
It was a,
right.
Yeah, I told him I was like, it's not my office. I can't tell you. If you can
I told him I just ignored it. I'm like,
Yeah,
I don't
Clemmer
want to.
texted me. I was like, don't give him the address.
I'm like, that's
let
not my place.
let Hank, or if they want to do it, which obviously they did.
Yeah.
He'll be here. I'm sure he'll be here today.
Oh yeah.
It's right here, no?
Probably is.
Yeah, I don't know. So he interviews today, right?
Yes, he said at 10:40 a.m.
Okay, 10:40 a.m. Big KMS day, and then we have the game tonight. You guys can pod up now, Justin and Coleman. What is the team morale right now?
Team morale, we really don't know what's going on. Our coach, our interim coach, is resigning after this game.
Yeah, what do you know? Call Mick. I want to see what's going on with this. Mick tweeted that win or lose is his last KMS game.
Correct.
I still haven't seen this yet. I gotta look at the tweet.
But there's been reports that he asked them to watch Band of Brothers and they didn't do it.
Justin did.
Justin did. Nobody else.
Justin,
did.
you're starting tonight, right?
I am, yes. I watched episode 6 of Band of Brothers, and that was good enough to get me in the starting rotation. So
Good.
Why didn't you watch it, Coleman?
I did. That was just the first day of him asking or whatever. I thought it was just leading up to the game. Like, just get it in before then.
Sure.
I've
I got
asked
a text from Andrew Augustus. He's going to be here in 6 minutes, he says.
Great. He doesn't have to come in here. We're good.
He's listening, so he'll hear that.
Good. You can listen outside.
I've asked every single day, Mick, I'm like, hey, what do you want me to work on? And he said every single day, he's like, just lay low, keep it calm. He bought some Legos for me.
That's good coaching. I'm telling you, Mick cares. He's done. People are criticizing him. I saw Cinema Lords is ripping him. I don't like that. Your coach is your coach. I handed over responsibility to Mick. He's in charge. He has his methods. They're controversial. I'm not. It's kind of like when it didn't do like the next guy at UCLA any good that John Wooden was hanging around.
True.
You know, I'll be back next week. I'll take over again. I'd love to have Mick in some sort of assistant coach, associate coach capacity if he wants to do it. If he doesn't want to do it, I respect if he wants to retire. I think it's a shame. I don't think he should do it, but
Tough job to take the interim coach and immediately have a rat on your team leaking information.
that's true.
Immediate rat.
At least one.
Yeah.
Right. Did you call him, guys, or no?
Yeah, he didn't answer.
He didn't answer. I just texted him to see if he's around.
What is he doing?
I guess he's
It's called preparing.
mentally ready, yeah.
It's probably on the
Mick's up
whiteboard.
late all the time. Are you sleeping during the day or what?
He texted us a game plan, like a drawn up play. I think if you want to check the time on that, I think it was like 3 a.m.
That's what I'm saying. I think Mick's a late night guy. He does these shows late at night.
I mean, the tweet about the win or lose, he's leaving. That was 2 hours ago, so he must.
I'm thinking maybe he just turned in after that.
6:23.
I wish him luck. I believe in him. How are you guys feeling?
I feel good, but it's just
What's a team? I'm a Mick guy. Mick has my full endorsement, has my back. I have his back, rather. I just want to know what's the actual team mood. You know, we're on the air here.
Yeah.
Don't bullshit me.
I think that I'm ready to play for him. Like, he's done a good job of reaching out to everyone and hyping everyone up
yes.
throughout the course of the week. I think that's been really great. But then there's like the added stuff of like buying shorts for everyone and shoes, which is
What's
cool.
wrong with that?
Nothing. That's great. But I feel like there's players on the team that will take that the wrong way, like a Cinema. I don't know how Mutt is going to be feeling towards Mick coaching him. Like, typical guys that have been going at Mick all year. I don't know if they're ready for him to lead like that.
Yeah.
He bought them shorts.
So he mentioned
And shoes?
Why would anyone take that the wrong way?
he asked us what our shoe size and what our short size is because he wanted to go so our jerseys are red and he wanted to have red shorts and red shoes
I like
to
that.
signify
Fire.
bloodbath.
I guess I don't understand why that would be. Anyone would take offense to that.
I don't.
I mean, it's a little strange.
Well, people are, though.
Mick,
Like, you
it's
saw
a little
some-
weird that Mick is buying shoes and shorts for these other men.
I don't think he actually.
It's a uniform.
is.
It's free. Clemmer's
a-
excited.
It's a uniform.
I guess. No,
I
I'm Team Mick 1,000%. I think he's done a good job. You know, he's clearly invested in it. I don't know what the game plan is, but I'm fascinated. I'm staying out. Like I said, I texted him good luck this morning. I believe in him, but I'm staying out of the way. I'll be watching. It'll be tough because I'm going to watch. How am I going to do this?
You'll be able to watch much of it. I mean, you'll have to kind of you can just kind of eyeball the trivia.
I'll be there. I'm the intermission. I have to be doing analysis during
But
this.
I guess so it starts at but you'll
7:50.
How long do the games usually take? I feel like they take like an hour and a half.
It's
Oh,
40.
less-
No,
yeah,
40
it's-
minutes running
yeah,
time.
really?
It's like
Yeah.
50 minutes.
Yeah.
But honestly, you'll probably be able to watch the game It'll be over right around when the intermission is about to happen.
That's
you have
true,
up
too.
on your phone, yeah.
Yes. I think Team KMS is going to step up and play really well tonight. I believe in this team. I believe in Coach Marks. I'm at the point where if they play well enough tonight, I might be just comfortable having Mick coach the team. You know, if he wants to play me 25, he's the coach. You know, maybe I need to, if there's something out there that I haven't done yet, I'm open to it.
2 and 4 tonight from Trudell.
2 points, 4 rebounds.
Yep.
That's a lot.
Also, is Coleman now 3rd on the depth chart?
Are you starting tonight, Coleman, or no?
Well, we heard Justin starting, so I guess Justin's getting the start.
But
and-
Cinema talked back. Is he benched?
That's up to Coach Mick.
Coach
I
Mick
know.
might go
It's the
with-
questions. He should. I will say he should have some press availability before the game. I think that's reasonable.
He said he's working and he'll call back when he gets a break.
This guy's an animal. He's working.
He is.
How many players are available?
These two guys. Mick is not playing, right? Or is he playing?
He said he's going to let the players play and him coach. So I don't know if he'll be
Okay.
available or.
Mutt, John, Drip Lord, Cinema, Ron.
Okay.
I'm forgetting somebody.
I don't think you are.
John?
I said John.
Oh, okay.
Is that it, guys?
Yeah, because then you and Gus aren't there.
Myself
Yeah.
and Gus are not
Justin's
there.
getting some minutes.
Yeah, I'll be.
I'm excited to. I mean, look, when we lost last night, briefly, I said I'm fucking not sticking around for this. I can't hand the trophy over to somebody else. But my team, I gave Mick the team for a week. I'm gonna see what he can do. It'll be fun to watch it. And Jeff does a lot for this show. He's a good friend of mine. So I want to hand over I want to be able to hand over the trophy to the next guy.
It's
It
not
doesn't
you,
mean a lot to me.
it's Rico.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. So, and we could all say that Rico heard Durham. It's fine. Well, that's now these I heard it very, very well. That drives Rico fucking crazy.
It does.
I went down state by state. That look on Rico's face when that college football question came up, you could have.
It's the worst guess of the tournament.
Not a great Rico moment. Not a great Rico moment. Although at one point last night we had the states that were connected or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
One of them was A, and Hank said Alaska.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, Hank, but I was like, oh, and I looked over and he's like, oh no, that's not right.
In fairness, though, didn't Hank have the Lily Collins and you guys?
No,
Someone
Hank
talked
had
him out of it?
Hank had the
The face match.
Lily.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was talking to I think Maria and Marty after, and I got spun around by the Lily Collins, Zac Efron.
Yeah.
So I was like, which one is in the Iron Claw?
Lily James.
Which one's in the Ted Bundy movie?
Collins.
That's what happened to me. Obviously, I know who Lily Collins is.
Collins has
I mean, I've been compared
big
to
eyebrows.
her father for
Yes.
30 years.
Yeah.
So my head was spinning at that point. And once that happened, once France stole it, I actually, to be fair, I didn't think it was even over then. I was like,
No,
if
I
you won
didn't
the
think it was at
bonus to
all.
be down 2. When you play a team like that, if you win the bonus, you're down 2. If you lose the bonus, you're down 6.
Then it's
That's over.
I think
It's actually impossible to come back.
I think you get Burleson 4 out of 5 days.
It was in my head. Like I said, I think I was saying this to you. The worst is when, if you just don't know something, I don't care. But when you know it and it's there and it's like, and I can see it and I just can't give it that's a well-known guy. He's on TV. A guy of a lot of complaints. A lot of complaints from
I think
the losing team. By the way, a lot of complaints from this guy over beers last night.
about.
The questions of the day.
I know. I'm
really?
saying. No, here's what I said. Very hard, evenly hard. But I
Yep.
felt the questions very hard. Like,
I didn't hear evenly from him, but okay.
oh bullshit.
I did.
I wasn't saying they were one side. I don't say that shit.
I'm just saying I didn't hear it.
It was. I think the questions have been very difficult, but they're like I think like the baseball questions, for instance, have been really hard. I feel like this tournament for everybody.
I think last night's in our game was that hard. Holiday and Griffey. I didn't think
Those two. Well, I would have got the Holiday one wrong.
Really?
I initially didn't, but Hank and I
I think Holiday is actually, honestly, leagues easier than Griffey.
Oh no, Griffey's.
See, I don't think there's any difference really at all. But I think the complaint for people is that Griffey's a bigger name, but but that doesn't matter. Like I don't Griffey and the White Sox is not very memorable.
I'll say this: Holiday was a better player with the A's than Griffey
That's
was
what I'm
with the White
saying.
Sox. So that's a
It was
fair.
a big deal.
For some reason,
Yeah,
I, had,
it was a big trade.
I had Yankees with the.
He was coming off that.
I
Big,
did too initially.
Holiday.
Then
I don't know why.
then I thought
that's
A's.
why I got it
he
wrong.
was coming
Hank
off
and I
that
walked
run
through that.
with the Rockies the year before.
Yeah, yeah,
Wide in the wild
huge
card
year.
game. Yeah.
You can. I never.
No.
In the moment,
did.
I'll bitch for a second, but I never. I got bunch of people too. I was like, we got our fucking asses kicked. I don't care about.
It's like
It
I
doesn't.
told you that after the match. Like no one watching that match would say, "Oh, the questions were too one side." That made the
Well,
difference.
many of the fans were because they're just.
But they were. But yeah, it was a bloodbath. Like both of them were blowouts.
Yours actually, to me, was one of the rare where I actually felt like, for the most part, it was pretty. Because there's some matches, I won't wax too poetic on it, but there's some matches where, yes, there is going to be one question in a round that's going to be a little easier than the other, and it will balance out somewhere else. Like you saw, like everyone's complaining about the fucking Matchstick Men John Q, which Matchstick Men's a Ridley Scott and Nick Cage movie. Let's not pretend it's
also
like,
Ken Jack should know that.
Yeah.
It's
and like is John Q maybe a hair easier? Sure, if I give it to you, that's great. You saw their TV question. The Smockin got the easier TV question.
Which one was that? I don't remember.
It was the Crown and the White Lotus one.
Yeah.
Like you could say
Maybe
maybe
didn't get to that though, right?
No, I didn't get to like it evens.
I think I don't remember this.
The match always evens out
Yeah.
in other places. It's not you can't write 24 completely perfect even.
It's an
You have to
impossible
balance out.
task.
It is impossible.
Yeah.
And the same thing with the bonus round. Like they bitched about the bonus round. They got snacks, but I mean, Ken
Well,
Jack
it's
got
also one of 9
yeah,
questions.
Ken Jack got a box office question.
Yeah.
Mincy got a college football.
Yeah,
It's like,
I don't. Yeah,
I don't
people.
know. It's like
I get though. It's from passion, but people care.
It
about
is.
As long as it's even, that's fine. Like, I just think the
But
questions
also,
have been hard.
but also participants in the tournament, got the flames going too.
I hate
What do you
the
mean?
Dave
Like
card.
Ken Jack is
yeah.
bitching and
I
Frank's whole
hear
thing.
Ken Jack, bitch.
Oh, he was big.
Oh, he was-
I'm sorry. Titus, not Ken Jack.
Oh, yeah,
Ken
Ken Jack didn't complain to me at all.
No. Titus was
Well,
bitching.
Frank's an idiot. I'm like, sorry, just he's an idiot. Like it's
Frank's a piece of shit.
yeah.
Like I'm not gonna but I think Frank's an absolute piece of shit. I have no patience for him. I think he's just a bad person, piece of shit. Bottom line, I'm not
completely upstaged a show the other night over two of the most likely.
I get no time for him. I'm sick of his act. I'm sick of him. I don't talk.
I
to
don't
him.
get the whole like scream. Other people are trying to play and he's screaming.
Yeah,
And
I
that's-
will never say a word to that guy again. He's a bad human being.
Titus and I are friends. It's with him in the moment we got frustrated at each other.
He's a
I just-
baby, though.
I hate the Dave card. I hate that people won't just let them be good. Like they're just good.
I mean,
Sorry.
Eddie's playing great.
Yeah.
I mean, certainly, like I was in that last year. It feels great when Brandon's in that right now. You get in this groove.
Jefferson
Eddie's in
Cole by
it
Eddie
right
was
now.
great.
Yeah, great. They're playing great. Those guys are playing
It
great.
hurts a little bit. I think Eddie and Clem don't look like they should be smart people, but they are. Like they're good. They're really good at trading. But if you look at them on the street, you're like, oh, all right, what does this guy know? But you're talking like, no, these guys
Hurt them
know
with
a lot.
who?
Hurts them with the perception. It looks like
I think it's also the
It
Dave.
looks
It's the
like
Dave.
how
It's also the Dave.
I think it all blends in. It's like, how does this? And then if you look at the questions, they're answering, no, this team's really good, and they're consistently. Really
I said it all year. They
good.
beat the brakes off of everybody, and then their misses.
I almost beat them by myself. but
True.
it's a
That's
difference.
true. Actually, you were the only team really.
Took them
Actually,
12 points
Smockin
high,
earlier in the
one
year.
against 3.
Right.
Smockin earlier in the year almost beat them as well.
Yeah, they're
but
good, but to me, like I don't think they're going to win tonight.
I don't know.
They have one or two little. It's funny they're playing Brandon's team, and what Brandon doesn't do well, they do well. It'll be interesting to see. It's kind of like this matchup tonight at Belmont, Massachusetts. This zone defense against my guys, Mick's guys, Pat Ford hitting the threes, Jonathan Warren hitting the threes, Cinema Lord.
bounce back for Beanbag tonight too.
Beanbag played pretty well the other night. Beanbag is going to be he's kind of the encore leader. Mutt, I thought Klemmer had a nice tribute to Mutt last night. A bunch of drinks and took an Uber, stole an Uber, drove it around.
I say I took an Uber. I didn't drive.
Mutt will play. I think Mutt will be good tonight. I think Coleman's going to be out there tonight. Just to give you some minutes. I believe. Did Sharkman put the lines out yet or no?
I have not seen that.
I haven't
no.
seen them. I guess he's
He's
too
busy
preoccupied
doing
with those.
trivia.
Yeah.
His dozen lines are awesome.
They're good.
They're
Yeah, he's
really
great.
good lines,
He's great.
too.
He'll have
He
something.
nailed one like perfect.
He'll have something up for this game tonight. I think it'll be Team in Hand's going to cover tonight. At minimum cover. They're going to be very competitive tonight. Very.
I feel good about it. I feel really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna probably watching the plane tomorrow.
No, there's been some minor talk about delaying the start of the dozen for an hour tonight, maybe.
There's discussions.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's. But I know Dave will want to watch it.
Yeah.
So it'll be on the TV in the pregame probably.
Has anyone from the team reached out to you, Mutt especially? about
No, I said that.
something?
I made it very clear to everybody. This is Mick's team. If you bother me, I will tell.
They've
Mick.
reached out to
Even Mutt.
somebody.
Even your
Even
friend Mutt
Yep.
has not reached out at
Nope.
all.
No, we've talked, but nothing about. I said if somebody tells me something, somebody rips Mick, I am telling Mick.
All right.
He's the coach of the team. I can't.
Somebody's been reached out to quite a bit by a lot of people.
Who's that?
Me.
Oh, yeah. Jeff is the Woj of the league. Yeah.
A lot of rats.
So how? Yeah. So then, how do you feel about that? 'Cause
That's
you're saying
trademark.
it sounds like
That's Chris Klemmer's rats.
That's-
That's I mean, you can get sued for that. Klemmer in the car over. It's like, I didn't want my name on that.
I didn't.
Norman Lear.
You think I had said we need to have it be?
No, but as I
Clemmer
said to you,
Consideration?
this is my issue with you for years. Is one of my issues with you is you will not say that's a dumb idea. Fuck you. I'm not doing this.
I said no.
I would do that.
All right.
I'm just saying, but like, so you're,
I don't feel like I'm in a position to do that, and I also don't feel like that's
It's
the
your
best
show.
way. It is my show, but it's all, and I do some. I will sometimes be like, oh no, I want to do it this way. But with the naming stuff, like that's something I really
It's a stupid name.
I think Rat Rate's a good name. And
I agree with you on that. But Klemmer's Rat Rate,
maybe
like, what is
I
that?
don't know. I said they presented that. I said, "Are you sure that's a good idea?"
You
And
didn't,
they
even
said
say,
yes.
you didn't even say that.
I did.
You didn't say that.
Did. Why do you always think I'm lying? You always.
Now that you're lying, you're a
I never
pushover.
lie.
You're a sweet guy. It's not a put down. You're a nice guy.
Sometimes I'll put my foot down with certain things about the show, but the name I don't really care that much about.
Okay. So yeah, people are leaking stuff to you left and right.
So much.
Sources, to be clear.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. Any of them?
I won't reveal who they are. I won't reveal who the rat is. There's one main rat.
Oh, come on. You got to give us something. Can't do that.
Involved either in here or back in Watertown in studio or no?
You mean in this exact studio? You mean
Somebody I can hear here or is in this room right now?
No.
Interesting. Well, I know it's not me because I don't know anything.
No, you're not giving me anything. No, you're finding out from me.
Yes, that's true. I would guess, if I had to guess, it's two rats. It'd be Pat Ford, who wants everyone to like him, and Mutt. It's who kind of has the same disease.
You know, I'm gonna as the biggest mutt guy there is, I'm gonna rule out it's not Mutt.
It can't be.
I mean, but also, yeah. So you're ruling out Pat Ford.
No,
Oof.
Oh, no.
I won't rule out anyone else.
Rupert Ford.
Also, not Justin.
That I believe.
Yeah,
I do
Well,
actually.
Justin seems the only one to be buying into the Mick.
Yeah, you're a what's Mick's crew? What are they called?
McManiac.
Are you a Mick? That's kids gotta work on that. Are you McManiac?
I am. I'm
Okay.
one of the original.
I am. I follow them on Twitter. I guess I never followed them, and then we
Oh, really?
had good conversation. I'm a Mick guy. I can't quit Mick.
I didn't realize until a couple weeks ago I had blocked for a day or two. Blocked a dozen trivia during that whole Alan Aguirre thing or whatever, and then I unblocked you guys. I hadn't followed you. I had refollowed you. Yeah. I was like, oh, I didn't follow these guys. And then the dozen trivia was like, oh, look who's following us. I was like, oh shit.
His name will be on the credits tonight. Yeah, fans are gonna love that. Yeah.
Now listen, whatever. How about you, Coleman? Are you do you believe fully in Coach Mick?
Yeah. I mean, he's stepping up and he's talking to I like the personality behind it. Like he's really making an effort to one-on-one.
Oh, it's just kind of more your kind of coach, you're saying.
No, not at all. I miss your coaching. I think that's great.
Shut up, Coleman. Go ahead.
But
yeah.
The question I had is, if Mick is taking over the coaching role, who do you think is going to step into that leadership role on the court in your absence?
I'll tell you, Coach wants me to.
Was that a question for me or Justin McColeman? I'm curious.
For you, Kirk.
Okay, this is the Justin Trudell Show, brought to you by Chris Klemmer. I don't even know what's going on here. I know Milton's a store for men, which Klemmer's never been to.
It's not true. I've been there with you.
When?
We went to Milton's together. We
had lunch after. It was a 300-degree day.
I also went to Milton's to support Milton's when you didn't show up and when all the fans came back in like 2020.
I didn't show up. Was I supposed to be there?
Yeah, I think all the fans were there.
I'm not a fan of the show. I hate the show.
Remember do you remember this time? No?
No, I don't. I remember us going.
I've been to Milton's.
Carano's with us, right?
Carano was.
It was a hot day, right? No? Colony?
Colony for sure.
That was when Colony just started, right?
We kind of both
That
started.
feels like the end of Steve kind of thing, right?
I've never done a show with Steve.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Really? Have you met him?
Oh no, wait.
Yeah, I met him
Oh,
at Fan.
you saw him, and obviously he was in Portland too.
And I saw him in outside New Orleans. Where do we go?
Yeah.
I forgot
he was on Quantum Week,
no,
right?
Mississippi.
What did I say? Oh, I'm sorry, Magnolia.
Yeah.
We gave him COVID.
No,
He
that's not true.
you never did a
I've never done a water town.
out there near me.
Well, I've done Quantum Week with
Steve. I
Steve.
thought so.
Yes,
What
but
was
I've never
it?
done a KMS.
What was Steve's song?
I forget. The movie was Starship Troopers.
Sure. Well, yeah, of course.
Yeah, I think he might have had us pick the song. I don't think you.
That sounds right. We thank Mills. He'll be a sponsor tonight. Social Plaza, Braintree, Chestnut Square, Chestnut Hill, Burlington Mall. Shop online Mills.com. Get your buy one free, get one free suit event is going on right now. You have any weddings this summer, Klemmer?
I do not.
No. You wear a suit to Stevie Nicks on the. When you see Stevie Nicks on Saturday.
Stevie Nicks and Billy Joel. No,
Yeah, Billy
that's Friday
Joel.
night. It's tomorrow night.
Which song are you looking forward to most from Stevie Nicks?
Dreams.
Nobody goes deep in the catalog like Klemmer. Mills is the original sponsor, but you're there to see Billy Joel, right?
More so.
Because you went to see him a couple years ago, right?
I've seen him twice. Saw him at Fenway and
Fenway,
I saw him at Madison Square Garden.
You did the show with us, I think, right after that.
I did.
Because you went through a set list, which I imagine will be the same set list on Saturday.
The two shows I've seen have had very similar
Yeah.
styles. Although that new song I like a lot. I haven't
Is he
heard
playing that?
I guess why wouldn't he?
Yeah, that's fine. And Milton's will be as comfortable as storage will be in our clothes. Our great sponsors at Milton's. Please help them out. Help us out. Help yourself out. We thank them.
I brought a game.
He's dressed like it's. By the way, I just realized he's dressed like it's.
It's 4 degrees out.
No, it was chilly when we got. I
Actually ran this morning. It was much nicer this morning.
It was.
Yes,
It was a little brisk this morning.
You know, it gets warmer as the day goes on.
You know, I can always take the hoodie off. I got my nice Expo shirt on, and
It become jean shorts. That's what happens.
no, it's 80. I only wear shorts if it's 85 or hotter.
But you're not a big guy.
It's not a bit.
Okay.
That's a good word. Yeah,
Come on, last night at dinner,
No,
Drake's was like, "I'm not a big guy." I'm like, "Klemmer, you're a big guy."
let me explain.
That's the Dan Castro. That's his rule as well. I think he says 85.
Yeah, it's
It was actually
little Dan.
It was a dress code at a company I worked for. Yeah, it was the rule. You couldn't wear shorts unless.
Minor league baseball team?
No, I was in sales.
What do you mean?
I worked for a sales
I know,
company.
but you don't work.
I know, but I did. That just kind of stuck with me. I'm like, that's a
So
pretty
that
good rule.
ethos has remained.
No, some things you pick up are that's worthwhile. That's a
Why are
good.
you so defensive the last couple of days?
I'm
You
not
seem
good-
very defensive with me.
I'm not defending. No, because you keep pushing at me. I'm gonna
pushing.
push
I'm
back.
not pushing.
You're making fun of me. You're making fun of me for wearing what I'm wearing. I'm not making fun of
Who
you.
initially made fun of you about that?
I don't know. You.
He did.
Oh, fuck you, Jeff.
That's what Klemmer's doing. You turn it to me.
Oh, sorry. I apologize, Kirk.
I think it's stupid, but it's hot out.
It was brisk this morning.
It was what?
It was brisk this
Yeah.
morning.
Well, it was much nicer. Yeah, you're right. Way nicer today than yesterday. I walked back to the hotel yesterday afternoon. It was great.
He's got to cover up the chills from that massive hangover.
Oh,
I don't have a hangover.
Clemmer's
Twisted teas have arrived.
Clemmer's screaming at poor Ken Jack and this other guy. He's yelling at Ken Jack about the best baseball player. Clemmer's been obsessed the last 24 hours with the best living baseball player. He knows I'm not going to. I love arguments like this, but the problem is there's no place to land on it really.
No, that's true.
You have to be so upset about it.
No, I'm thinking. I'm thinking.
You back thinking about it
I'm
again?
thinking about it
There's
again.
not going to be a new player that comes up in your mind.
The Otani thing was a wrinkle.
But I don't. They're too new. I need a career done or almost done. I need to look at the full career versus the full career.
When you brought up Mike Schmidt, it kind of broke my brain a little bit.
Mike Schmidt, in my
I
opinion,
feel like I've underrated him.
I'm not counting steroid guys. I'm eliminating. As I always say, I don't think they should be in the Hall of Fame. They got all the money. They got to do steroids. They don't get everything. That's my argument. Some people may disagree. The greatest living baseball player is Michael Jack Schmidt. Bill James once wrote, if he was a 320 hitter, he'd be the greatest player of all time.
Oh, that's
So
pretty fair. But he's not.
and he's not. But I'm saying
He always
he's
said
the greatest living player. I think he's a better player than Ken Griffey Jr., who's a wonderful player. I think he's a better player than Ricky Henderson. I think he's a better player than I know
You
Kenneth
don't count
Bonds.
pitchers? Or like,
No, I
like
know.
you brought
I know.
up Carlton.
No, I don't count pitchers. Greatest living
Maddox,
pitchers is a
Pedro.
different conversation. That's Greg Maddux. But Mike Schmidt, to me, is the most underrated player in the history of American sports.
Oh wow,
That's right. That's right, Clemmer.
that's
Get
different.
your
Now I'm
Clemmer, get
thinking
that
about
brain
that.
going. Get
Yeah.
that brain going, Clemmer. Yes. Of any of the 4 American sports, he's the most underrated player ever. Nobody talks about him. If you go to the Immaculate Grid, he's always like a 1% guy. It doesn't make any sense. This guy, over 500 home runs, was a great defensive player.
Won a World Series.
Walked a ton. Great player.
It's funny, like he was such a better player than Pete Rose was, but people,
Yeah, because of the stupid hits.
yeah. And
Well, when you know, I don't have to tell you about Mike Schmidt.
Absolutely. Honestly, I'm just still torn up about Willie Mays. It's been a tough week.
Well, were you related to him or no?
Willie?
Is a brother? Or was he?
Oh yeah.
How'd you celebrate?
deep
How'd you
down.
celebrate yesterday? By the way,
I took a moment of silence. You know.
good. Silence equals violence. You probably should be out there, maybe more on the streets, but okay.
Yeah, I got to down to my knees more than once. That was big.
I believe we all believe that.
Yeah,
Coleman.
yeah.
Nobody's
Actually, that is a scoop I
Nope.
got.
nobody's disputing that. What?
The opposing team did say, "Thank God we're not playing Jack Coleman on Juneteenth."
Oh my God! Can you imagine? Jesus.
Like a
By the
full
way, it'll
game.
be a nice, crisp 146 in that gym tonight when the game starts.
no AC, right?
No AC, right?
Not that we know of.
We don't
no.
know yet. So the past couple of weeks there hasn't been because the school was out and camp hasn't started yet. But I have
Oh, yeah,
sources
camp this week?
that say camp is in this week. So
I'm sure Justin's well aware of that.
Oh yeah.
There's no question about that. What else is going on?
Did you see the WZLX ratings drop yesterday? Just absolutely
I did.
demolished.
Yeah, nobody listened to Rich. Nobody listened to Rich the first week. I know when I asked that question, I was just waiting for a Trump story from Coleman just to get all fired up. Yeah, bad first week for Rich. No surprise. I'll tell you the story for me in the Boston ratings. I won't do too much. Is how well Greg's doing.
Me too. I was
He's doing great. I'm not shocked at all. That show is better. I don't listen to much, but the clips I listen to, it's much better than Toucher and Hardy. It sounds like Curtis is doing like a little impression of me or whatever. Like they at least have some spice they'll go after. And Greg's good at building like a show. I don't think it's a great show, but it's much better. The other shows are doing ones.
That was actually the biggest takeaway for me was not Greg Hill doing great, but then it's hard to get people to change the radio dial.
People
are like the numbers drop off so
Yeah.
wildly.
They're doing ones. I don't know how you. I mean, Christian Fourier, who is a nice guy, is obviously terrible on the radio. Gresh is terrible. The afternoon show's a disaster. I don't know at what point they just say if you get ones, you can't. The midday show is losing 21-1. Like, I don't know at what point you say, like, that's not even during Patriots season. I don't even get it. Like, I know the Celtics and that makes sense at night. That's the other thing, is every night. This used to be tough for us. Every night, Greg had Fred has a page during this, because 3 weeks ago you have a Bruins game, a Celtics game every night.
Right.
That means people are driving home listening to that, changing, going over there. Greg, Mott hates when I say this because he's still like Greg Hill is going to beat Toucher in the book. Definitely, it's definitely going to happen.
Why? Is it because Toucher losing Rich hurts that?
The show just doesn't sound as good. I'm not a Rich guy, but it's not the same show, and the audience then I think looks for something they're semi-familiar with. And they've listened to Greg for 30 years in some form or fashion. It sounds like a show. So they listen to that.
If you're 98.5 and everything else is just dominating, do you even really care if they lose the mornings by 1 or 2 points? Does it matter?
No, I mean, you want to say when you sell it, you've done sales.
Yeah.
You do want to say, hey, we're number one all day.
Right.
But you can still do that. You can say the last year we've done this and they'll be number one. They'll get tied. I don't think it's going to be, but it's crazy.
Does Greg Hill give EI life? Like, now that they have a morning show that's doing well, could they get a midday show together?
Like what,
and then you build.
We've done this. What?
I never thought that I never thought this would happen.
Greg had some. Greg, we always beat Greg, but Greg would do 6s and 7s. Like, he had an audience, so that didn't. I said when that happened, it made sense. It's a better show than Mutt and Callahan. So if you have that, like, what they should do is do essentially what ZLX is doing. Have Greg do the morning show, and then just do fucking music and have the Red Sox on. No one, by the way, is listening to the Red Sox. They're different ones.
No.
So
And the Red Sox are actually not having even that bad of a year.
it doesn't even matter if they were great.
I'm shocked by it.
If they were great, no one would be listening to the radio. 26-year-old kids are not listening to the Red Sox on the radio. There's so many other ways to consume it now. It's just not going to happen. So, yeah, I don't know. What else?
You see Biden.
Well, any other thoughts from you guys? Or any other Chicago notes this week? Any jump out at you, Klemmer?
It was a lively office.
Yeah.
I won't upstage unnamed, but there was something said to you the other day that was fucking unbelievable.
Crazy. Yeah, hopefully that comes up
One
today.
of the wildest comments I've ever heard anyone say.
I hope that comes up today. I hope that comes up
Is
today.
it going to be a Wild and Name show today?
I don't really know. I don't know. We have 1 or 2 things we're going to do. I know that. Obviously, Dave has weeks to live. That's the other thing. This neck cancer now. So, that's sources have told me that it's already spread to his liver and lungs. So I think he has 3 to 6 weeks to live. So this will be it. I don't know who's going to get Miss Peaches, but yeah, that shit.
It's gonna be scary. Obviously, it seemed relatively minor as far as cancer goes, but it's got to be a scary thing. Like in your 40s to hear that.
Sure, yeah.
Get
But you stay out of the fucking sun.
I know why.
I mean, I don't know. He's a fucking orange. Like, he should probably get out of the sun. He won't have melanoma. I would think, which is what I think it probably is, right?
I have no idea. I
They
assume
probably burnt it off his neck. I'm guessing. I'll ask him today. but
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
assume.
maybe he was in the sun. I mean,
Oh, yes.
I can't even blame him if I had that set up. Probably.
Yeah, put some
I
fucking
guess, but yeah, you
sunscreen
gotta
on.
take care of yourself. That's what
Yeah.
you get. I mean,
Looks like a raisin.
Can't
I mean,
do that.
yeah, I mean, yeah. Oh, I mean, I'll be fine. But if he dies, some of these fucking losers are absolutely fucked. At this company, if Dave drops dead,
I don't think Dave's gonna drop it. He's just got to take care. You got to
that's all my sources are telling me. I've been
Gotta-
predicting, I've
gotta-
predicted his death for years, but yeah. Trying to think of other stuff around here. I mean, I will say, as usual, when I come here, like now, like new group of people love me now.
It is your stock. It's just stock up for you every
I'm the
time.
most popular guy at the company.
Everyone says hi to you. Like when you walk by.
Everyone loves me.
It
Everyone loves me.
wasn't like that when I first started here
No,
2 years ago.
Everyone realizes, he's like not a bad guy. Like, maybe he'll make fun of me if I say something stupid, but he's a good guy.
It evolves each time. It's like, oh, now it's my good friend Marty. It's like now this time it's like my good friend like Rhea. It's like, it's every time. It's just.
I'm gonna tell you guys something right now. I think that I was told not to say this, but should I break it here or no? All kidding aside, I was told to keep it in confidence. I struggle with this.
I don't even know what you're about to say.
I'm walking Rhea down the aisle.
Wow.
Yeah. I know. Yeah.
It's quite an honor.
Yeah. Well, Marty asked. I thought maybe she might ask, but Marty's, he's an old-fashioned guy. You
Yeah.
know that. So he said, Steve Robinson did a great Marty Bush. I don't know if you remember.
I do very
Yeah.
well.
But yeah, I'm gonna walk her down the aisle. I'm a big Marty guy.
Marty's a great guy.
Great guy. So yeah. So I'm looking forward to that.
And to show you the difference between how people receive Kirk now compared to 2 years ago, we were talking, and all of a sudden Kelly Keeks pops up, and we all had like a nice conversation for like 10 minutes. That never would have happened 2 years ago.
Now, if I criticize her on how well she'll take it, if she does something, but like, I like.
I think people just need to like meet you.
Yeah, like there are people like I still like yesterday. Chaps came around with he was doing some video.
Oh yeah.
Where it's like these videos that come up and it was like, I don't know, what's the toughest job to have if you're gonna die? You know what I'm talking about? Like, and he's doing the videos. He's like, hey, Kirk. I was like, I have no interest in doing that with you, Chaps. None. Like, I hate him because he tried to get my guy fired.
Right.
That's different. Like, I fucking hate him. Like, if I see him, I'll say, but like, I think he's a bad guy. I think Frank's a bad guy. What the hell was that?
That was weird.
Sounds
We're
like
good. Yeah, nothing.
but people, if I don't think they're bad, like, you're not trying to get me fired, like K Marco or something. I don't. Whatever. Like, if they could take the punch and come back, then everything's fine.
It is funny because now the people who are like terrified of you, they stick out even more because now less people even have that stance.
Yeah, I mean, I could turn on if they say something stupid. I'll say even if I like them, I'll be like, "That's really stupid." And if you could take it, great. If you can't take it,
Yeah, I hope it comes up on unnamed because it was a
yeah.
When you told me what was
Tough
said,
one.
I was like, what?
Tough one.
What?
Tough one. Who knows? But yeah, I couldn't believe Klemmer said that. Strange.
Piece of shit.
What? Is there a chance that Theater Near Me will be back in some form or fashion? People always ask. They do.
They always ask.
I mean, they twice. I think I've been asked about it.
I'd love to do it. It's the logistics, but if it came back though, I don't think you'd like it. It would be like a TikTok thing. It wouldn't be a podcast.
That would suck.
Podcasts are like the very first. You told me, Jeff. My very first week in the office, Jeff said, if you do anything, probably don't stay away from like a long form podcast. He's like, the future is like shorter media. And he was absolutely right.
Sure, but I'm not gonna.
Everything is moving towards.
I'm not doing.
You were dead on.
It's not even a me thing. It's not like my revelation. It just is what it is.
Yeah, I mean,
Which sucks because that's not how I like to.
I'm not doing that. But yeah,
I know, but you have an established show. But if you don't, if to start a new podcast,
Right, I don't either. I mean, my show is not short form at all. My show is very long form.
right,
But I have no. Yeah, I get it. But that is true. But like,
or just video content. Like I get, you could do maybe a longer form thing on maybe video, but like the idea of like a podcast, a new podcast starting, unless you're some huge name or have an established show, you're fucked.
You think the young people would like to hear you and Ned Snark talk about the Quiet Man again for an hour and a half?
Probably not.
I enjoyed it.
The thing is, like,
I happen to enjoy it.
that's the thing too. Is the things I like are so like
I'm the same way.
and like that nobody else would like. So it's like, all right,
We're
I
the
was
same.
on that show. Still unbelievable.
What'd you talk about?
he was
Yeah, well,
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, yeah.
Spider-Man. Oh, the Tom Holland, the
Yeah.
big one from a couple
The
of years
big
ago.
one,
Yeah.
yeah.
The last one with Tom Holland.
Yeah, because so what year did you do that theater to me?
2022, 2 years ago.
Oh, it was 2021 was that came at the end of that.
Yeah.
year, right.
But
Yeah.
I wanted to wait to.
Right. And you made it till what, early February?
Nope, went all the way to mid-April, early April. Went 103 days.
The last theater you saw was the one in
No, the last one I
Mississippi?
saw I was shaking with a fever watching it in Newington, New Hampshire.
which movie was that?
Navalny.
What's that?
No, it was Sonic 2. Navalny was Sonic 2 was the one, the last one. Navalny, I didn't feel well either. That was the one about the guy in Russia, the CNN documentary.
Oh yeah.
They put it in the movie.
Where'd you
theaters
see that?
first. I saw that. I saw both those in New Hampshire when I got back from
Same theater?
Magnolia. Yeah,
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. What month was that going to be?
that was in April.
No, but what was the month though? Like, what was the
Oh, we did. I know I wanted to do
is that budget month or no?
That was no. I think that might have been I don't know if we had any. I wanted to do merchandise month.
Budget month.
Budget
month
month,
is-
concession month.
It's my favorite thing.
Budget month's the greatest thing ever.
Budget month was a good month.
I think April was you were going to see like 30 different theaters or something like
That-
that.
yeah,
20,
you're
20
absolutely
different
right.
theaters or something like that.
It was like 20 theaters in 30
Family
days,
experiment.
and then
You
Kurt's like,
should
you
do,
need to do 30 and 30. I'm like, there aren't 30.
That is true though. That is 20, 30 days is
You're absolutely
tough.
right, Jeff.
Yeah.
Good memory.
But
You
it also
should
wasn't
do,
20
like-
new theaters.
No,
True.
no, it wasn't 20 new theaters.
Oh,
Just
Clem,
20
what the
different
fuck?
theaters.
I'm not getting mad at you again, but that's so dumb. Why would you do that?
Very good, very good.
It's so dumb.
Mixing it up.
You should
Such a
do
dumb
Willing
like
to
1
take
month.
risks.
It's a risk.
No, I could just go to the same couple theaters. Instead, I really spread my wings, but unfortunately,
You said it. You said it. You should do like 1 month. You find theaters across like the eastern part of the United States, different theaters,
Fuck
unique
that.
ones.
Be bigger. If you had to go across the country, like be like, I'm going to see. I said this.
well,
the
your original
oldest-
one was 50 theaters in 50 states.
Yeah.
that was your
Yes.
original
Like
plan.
go see the small. One of them.
That is a
if
great
you look at the
series.
smallest movie theater in America, the oldest movie theater
Yeah.
in America. The, whatever.
Like an
Go.
old drive-in or something.
Yeah. One day you're in the heart of some big city. 2 days later, you are in the fucking middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
get a little one screen,
great.
go around the town. You won't do it.
Why? I mean, I'd be out of
Problem is, I would do it,
like,
but I
have
can't do it
stuff
now.
I
It's
have to
his,
do.
it's his idea.
You can do it. I'd bequeath.
It's actually
it.
my idea, honestly.
There you go. So it's bequeathed back to you then.
I get a theater near me was my idea.
No, that's my idea.
Justin, whose idea was that?
It was Kirk's.
Yeah, I think it was.
Listen, I remember when I told you that idea, so you're wrong.
Well, what do you mean?
You
You
were
remember
right before
that?
the Quantum Week show.
What?
Right before you went to the Quantum Week live show, and I
Yes,
said
I
I
did.
have an idea
Yeah.
to do this.
12 degrees in that place that
Yeah,
night.
chill.
Fucking popcorn was terrible.
Not good.
It was a good show though.
When you- yeah.
Major League?
Fargo.
Fargo. That's right.
I mean, I'm a full-on Cinemark guy now. I told you that because the fountain sodas.
Yeah,
they do the
you got to have that.
I don't know.
Well, that was when you sent me the picture of, right?
yeah
Yeah, that's nice.
the freestyle, the Coke freestyle are terrible.
Oh.
You're tasting the drink of the five.
Farmer, you
people
know
before
that's
you.
true.
I don't like fountain drinks.
What do you mean?
I prefer the
Oh.
bottle, but if I have to do it, then I have to do it.
Okay, here we go again.
It's not a bit.
Oh God, Jesus.
It's a preference. A preference isn't a bit.
I don't
I've
know
seen-
how long we'll have him on the line, but I do have Coach Mick here.
Oh wow, breaking news.
Oh,
Here we go.
shit.
Wow, Coach Marks, how are you?
First of all, there is no way Jeff D. Lowe paid for dinner last night. That didn't happen.
I can actually confirm it.
We're in such a good place. And you
I
stuff like that.
can confirm it.
Unbelievable.
Jeffrey Lowe took out. I will say Mick. I will say to be fair, Jeff. He initially said, "Are we splitting this?"
No, I was
That
going to just
sounds
pay for
about right.
myself, but then I realized you were done.
But then Jeff said, "You know what? I'm paying for everything."
I realized you were done. Yeah.
Right.
That's
And then
not
he
right.
did. See, he had some rigmarole with the. He was trying to scam the waiter somehow with the. He had some
He's
scam.
always
Though.
scheming.
You don't think
He's
I was
always looking for
sweating
something.
bullets? It was not working initially. It's like, oh, fuck.
That would have been so great. I was like, oh, it was like that time with Dan where I forgot my wallet in his car.
You tap
Yeah.
your pockets 50 times. Yeah.
Mick, first of all, just to confirm the audience, big night tonight. I have stayed
Massive
completely
night.
out of the way, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, completely.
Yes, I'm very proud of you. I have
Thank
your
you.
back. I think you can do a great job. Why
Thank
is
you.
this?
think we're a
I
12-player
don't.
athlete.
I don't like this, Mick. Why is this Mick Mark's last game with KMS?
Look, I'm focused on getting the community a win. Lord knows we
Okay.
need it after last night. But
Sure.
I'm not.
Here we go.
Listen.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at anybody. I'm not frustrated. I will address everything afterwards. I got to focus on tonight, Kirk. I got to focus on tonight.
Well, you gotta be. Are you? Well, is your issue with? Do you have an issue with me as the head coach of this team, who's been very supportive?
Not at all. No
Okay.
issue with you.
What your issue with members of the team, though?
Yeah, listen, we have members of the team that I have spoken to, specifically Cinema Lord, and me and him now see eye to eye. We have no issue.
Okay.
Everybody thinks
So
that
the-
we hate each other.
But
Nope.
why are you? Is there a chance this may not be your last game though, if things go correctly?
Listen, I would never put out fake information like that. No.
That's true. That's
Nope.
true. I understand. Well,
I wouldn't do
is
that.
there anything you could tell us? Anything you can give us that's going to happen tonight? Or do you want to keep it sort of, close to the vest?
I would expect a slow basketball game if you were watching, folks. A very slow, patient
mentally,
basketball game. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think that you move the ball around. You look for a good shot, right? You take your time.
I got the game plan, Kirk. I'll take care of that.
Okay. And you're providing these players like Mother Teresa. You're providing clothes and shoes for the game tonight as well.
So this was a little controversy. This is where the Cinema Lords and I had a little
Okay.
dust up.
Yeah. go
I
ahead.
was going to get the whole team a pair of Nike shorts, just a pair of shorts. And then I
That's
said,
very nice.
if it
That's
could-
very nice.
Then I said, if it could be possible, could we maybe get some shoes too? I go, just give me your shoe size just in case. That was my whole thought process there. Cinema Lord, I specifically didn't say this to him, but I thought he would realize. I know he wears cargo shorts, and I was going to get him a pair of red cargos to go.
That's very nice. That's very thoughtful, Chris.
But me and Cinema Lord had a good discussion, and you know what? He's a competitor. He actually is bothered by getting embarrassed out there. Like he doesn't like that.
I agree.
Tonight,
Oh,
we're
he
going
plays
out.
hard.
We're going out and we're fucking winning.
Now, Jeff D. Lowe has said that it's not just the sources who have told him these stories, Mick.
There's well, that's another thing. The locker room is leaky right now.
Yeah.
It is not. I don't know what's going on.
Rats. And I think it's disrespectful to you, too, because
Of
you put them in
course, I-
charge,
I
and
don't-
they're just they immediately.
Well, I
decided it.
agree. And I said this to Mick. If somebody tells Mick, if somebody shits on Mick, Mick's gonna file it for me right away. Nobody has said I can say a syllable
Right.
one, including Mutt,
Right.
negative about you. Mutt,
Oh,
I
well,
talked to Mutt the other
I mean-
day, and Mutt said he's gonna play hard for you. That's a quote from Mutt.
I got a lot of faith in Munansky tonight. I think he's going to lead our offense in a great way. I got a lot of faith in Mutt tonight.
Can you please, for this show, the show is giving you can you announce right now? All I ask is a starting lineup for tonight's game.
Ooh.
Shark Minahan is asked. Fine. I told myself I was going to give Shark Minahan this first.
Okay, how about giving Kirk Minahan instead of Shark Minahan in the starting lineup?
Who's more important? But all right, fine. Mutnansky at the 1.
Mm-hmm.
John and Warren at 2. Ford at 3. Cinema Lord at the 4. Justin Trudell at 5.
Wow.
Fuck yeah.
Coleman on the bench.
What a lineup. That is I like that lineup. Justin, are you ready for
That's
that?
our
I'm
lineup
ready.
tonight.
I'm ready, Coach.
Mick,
That's
how
our
many
line.
minutes is Justin going to play tonight?
Justin, I fucking love you, my friend. I'm telling you, we're going to have a big one tonight.
That's right. I got you, babe.
What'd you say, Klemmer? Shut up, Justin.
Mick, how many minutes do you expect Justin to play tonight?
Whatever he can give us. I mean, I'm anticipating anywhere between 6 to 10. But if he's
that'd be
better
good.
and
I
he's,
think
and
that's
he's playing
right.
great, then I'll roll with him. I'm going to go with what works. That's what we're doing tonight. We're going to go with what works. It's not a selfish thing. We're getting the Minifans a win. That's all I care about.
That a boy. Go ahead, Jeff. You have a question? You're the media guy in this.
I won't reveal who the rat is, but I will say Mick did an investigation, and it was very Woodward and Bernstein. He pretty good fucking investigation.
Yeah.
That's all.
At any point in this investigation,
I'll say he did a pretty good
when
investigation.
Mick was looking for the rats in this investigation, did he look in the mirror at any point during the
Yeah,
investigation? Okay.
I don't think he did. I don't think he had to.
Okay. I believe you, Mick. I'm a Mick guy. Score tonight. Prediction.
Team KMS 31. Whoever the hell we're playing 17.
Wow. Hell yes.
Yeah.
That a boy. 14
Yeah,
point
no.
win.
We're making their lives living hell on defense. It's going to be
Sounds
chaos.
like Trudell
on defense.
Mutombo out there, maybe.
Control
I will
on
tell you.
offense.
I will tell you this, Mick. I myself watched that Banner Brothers episode this week.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, good one too. I think it's the best.
Yeah, it
one.
was yes, it was a good. Yes, I'm still on the outside. I'll be rooting you guys on
Thank you.
heartily. I as the owner of this team, when I hire a
Okay.
guy like Mick, I expect to win tonight. And I think Mick's going to deliver a win. I believe in Mick, and I believe in these guys. Chris, I got a
Appreciate
question
that. I
for him.
appreciate that.
Are you going to play tonight, Mick? You have a pretty short bench.
We do have a short bench. That's a good question. Listen, I'm ready to go, but again, we're gonna go with what works. I know
So
my
you will
limitations.
be in uniform then.
I will have my sneakers and uniform ready if needed. Yeah.
That a boy. All right, Mick, go get him. We'll talk to you later.
Good luck,
Take care.
Mick.
That a boy. Inspiring words from Coach Marks. Predicting a 14-point win.
17,
Holding him to 17
17
points. So I guess he's going to play real stall ball, I guess.
Yeah.
Or is he telling us that and is going to go all of a sudden just try and score 100 points? Is he
I don't think-
lying to us and knowing the other team's probably listening?
No, I think I could see him trying to do a defensive. I think I see where Mick's coming from. Maybe no shot clock. Take advantage of that.
Yeah. Coleman, are you with Mick? You can win by 14 points tonight?
Let's just get a win. I don't care by
Wow,
how
boy,
many points. You know,
dissension.
like let's just win.
Justin, do you believe in Mick or no?
Oh yeah, I mean, as long as we follow his game plan, listen to his strategies, we got this. I think 14 points is
tone
being
there.
What's that?
Unbelievable. The difference there.
generous.
Now, some have said Mick is one of your sources, but that makes no sense.
Mick is the only source that Mick is the stuff is. Well, he told me.
But he would put his name on the
the
record.
Justin. Yes,
Yeah,
he put his name. Yeah, like
Yeah, sure.
like. No,
Of course.
there's a rat. You could probably. I mean, it's a pretty easy guess.
Is it Pat Ford?
It's got to be.
Won't rule up. I won't rule up.
Is it maybe a bus?
No. You think Andrew Augustus is going to give away gossip and rumors like that? I think that's impossible. Impossible.
It's airtight.
Your home is your biggest asset if you need help around your house, and this is the program for you, McDonald Contracting. Mike Montante.
Oh, this
This is Montante's guy. Everything you should be doing on your house on an annual basis, like heating, cooling, maintenance, gutter cleaning, power washing, handyman services, vent cleaning, window washing, and puts in a customized package. I tell you, does not have McDonald Contracting. I'll tell both of you guys who does not have McDonald Contracting. The 3 houses away, that the 7 rats running.
Oh, God.
Did you see that yesterday?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Disgusting.
That was. You're like, it's a rat. It's another one. It's another one. It was not great.
I should have said they were Klemmer rats. Legally, are you going to sue me for that or no? Those rats were racing.
I need to talk to.
And they were racing each other.
They were.
Unbelievable.
Actual rat race.
Wow. You watched actual rat race.
That's kind of cool.
You should race actual rats.
I think they'd win.
Do you have a fear of them or no?
I don't like them. They're on the subways, and the tracks all the time. Oh,
Enormous too, right?
They're huge. It's so gross.
What a great place to live, though, right?
I love where I live.
Yeah. No, that's great.
He pitched you hard
Roosevelt Island.
on Roosevelt
Great.
Island.
Great.
Yeah.
I'd rather live in Kuwait.
You live in the most congested place I've ever
I
been.
don't live in Boston.
No, the suburbs are worse.
No, but if you think about it, I don't spend a lot of time on the highway.
I feel like the downtowns are like anything. The whole area.
You think
is
downtown
super-
Lexington, Massachusetts is more congested than downtown Manhattan?
No, but it's different. You can use the subway. I can get around other ways. You have to take a
You
car.
can use
driving
the
around.
T. I
Sucks.
can use a commuter rail, God knows. I was just walking around there the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah, scouting. I mean, with this team, if Mick wins tonight, I'll say this: if we lose tonight, I may jump in front of a train if Mick lets me down. Sources say I'm not going to get into it, but I get in McDonald contracting. Point is, they would not. If they saw the thing the other day, they'd be disgusted by that. These are like 4 enormous rats. Do you see them?
It was horrifying.
Right near our
Enormous.
feet. Like
I hate rats.
like
Also, about 50 feet from this fucking office.
Oh yeah.
Which I mean, I know nobody leaves any food around here, but if they did, my God,
It is Rome was with us laughing the other day when the call
it happens every.
when the bell rang
yeah.
for food.
Like I said,
He
the
just died.
spider will be like, "Yeah, we got lasagna," and they all just roll in one by one with their trays, and they just get their food, and it never stops here.
wait, this
insane.
place is spotless though. I will say
It is. No,
the cleaning crew is
They are.
unbelievable
It
job.
is the cleanest bathrooms I've ever seen in an office.
Nobody praises a cleaner. Who cares?
Because I work here and they do a great job. I do.
Why don't you bun?
You should care. If it was dirty, you would care.
New York office, a pigsty. Upkeep my home. Upkeep my home. Promo code KIRK. Package is $150 a month from McDonald Contract. Takes care of all that stuff for you. Done. Your biggest asset protected with our new friends at McDonald's Contracting. What else, boys?
Have you read any books while you're in Chicago?
What? Oh, the Erica book? Nah, we'll talk about that later. I don't know. What else?
Oh, you are
What do you mean?
like later.
Working on something with that. I'm working on something with that. What else?
I brought a game. You
Oh, I'm sorry,
punched
Clemmer.
at it.
I
brought up and you made a face like you were like I punched you or something.
no, you were so defensive.
No, you were like ugh. It's a game that
Your game the other day was terrible.
Yeah, this one is more of an activity probably than a game, but it's something you and Jeff can do.
Do you want the
together.
music? Yeah, Coleman, go ahead.
The name of this game is Box Office Poison.
Coleman, do you know what the music is for Clemmer's game? Coleman, you dead?
Can you hear it?
Nope.
Oh. How about now?
Oh yeah, geez, yeah. Turn that down, please. Can't hear anything.
How about now?
Nope.
Nothing? Huh.
Maybe they can hear it. Can they hear it? Do you think, Jeff, or no?
I don't think that would. I think
The
we'd still
music-
hear it.
It's more of an activity than a game.
Okay.
No. We're not doing it until the music starts.
That's strange.
We heard
You're
the-
great. That's great. It's strange, Coleman. Fix it.
I'm
No
trying.
shit, it's strange.
Well, yeah, because it's the same as a drop, so it should just be the same here.
I don't I don't care. What? Yeah, that's strange. That's weird.
Nothing there?
What do you like?
I can hear like a note.
Sounds like something. Sounds like a penguin's being strangled or something. I don't understand it.
Nothing there.
You're right, Coleman.
That's
nothing.
Oh, okay. Let me try a different one then.
It's coming through on the stream. I don't know why it's.
Stop telling me that you don't know. Clearly, you don't know because I'm not hearing. What are you laughing at?
The whole stupid song. People are.
Yeah, the show's crazy. We know. Oh, it's a guy in Michigan. How hard is his fucking music up? Jeff, am I wrong? I don't understand.
I don't know how he played the drop.
I'll play the
set.
clever game without the music in the background.
Agree.
You know what I mean?
I worked for a little while in this game.
I believe it.
Not
Right, last
that
night.
long.
I slept.
Yeah,
I had a
last
nap.
night. Oh, I know. I definitely was last night.
Was it really? So you're drunk when you put this game together?
It's some of my best ideas.
You were hammered,
Hammered.
but you were like in that like.
I was. If I had like 2 more, it would have been messy. That's why I called it a night.
How much you have?
4 or 5.
Jesus, right? You're still on the clock, you know.
Talking about.
You could be working any minute. You should think like that.
Apparently, he was just shit canned talking to the gate agents at the airport the other day
What?
when his flight was
Oh
delayed.
yeah.
You were drunk?
We had a delay and they wouldn't give us any answer.
How the idea is like, oh, we had a delay, so I had to get drunk at the airport.
No,
You
we-
could read a fucking book.
We were.
You do some work.
hanging
You
out.
blog. You want your dumb blogs about why a Pirates guy should be in the All-Star game.
I wrote the blog. It was a good
Yep.
blog.
Paul Frates.
Paul Skeens.
Paul Skeens. He's dating Olivia Dunn.
Right.
Yes.
It was incredible.
No rush.
We have a
How's it going,
backup,
guys?
We have a backup plan going. We're gonna try this out.
Let's hear it.
Justin's pulling it up currently. Just refresh on that.
It sounds like the old podcast I used to do, Roger Stroop, who did the 80s music charts. It sounds so bad.
Oh yeah, whatever happened to him?
I don't know, I'm a little worried.
Has there been any new episodes?
That's how it sounds at the beginning of this.
Okay. Try.
He tried to make him like. I think he wanted him to be more involved with the show.
Didn't want to do it.
He was hesitant.
Older guy. Last episode was November.
It is Coleman is a legend in these walls, by the way. At
what?
both this office and New York office, Coleman.
It is.
The way people talk about Coleman, it is unbelievable.
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Can you hear this now?
Yes. Guys, you legitimately turn it down?
Yeah.
Thank you. Much better.
Ready to go?
You hear a fucking thing.
What? We just had Mick through this same exact thing.
I'm trying to pull up the.
Jeff, if I.
Oh, whoa.
I just heard it.
There it is. There it was.
What about now?
If you say what about now again, I'm going to drive to Watertown.
The way it sounds, my guess is I think people on the street might be able to hear it.
Yeah, but if I can't hear it, I don't.
Yeah.
I can play it over my phone then.
Play it over your phone. But you have to hear it.
I guess.
The game's not the game without.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's the star of the game.
Of all game people,
The
Clemmer.
game is not the star of the game.
The music is the start of the game. Yeah, that's true.
Is that a call name one or a Steve one?
Colony.
Oh, you
I
know
never
Steve,
chose it. Yeah. That was... Colony found it like pretty quick too. It wasn't like we went through a bunch of different options. We found this one and it just worked.
I feel like the movie Hall of Fame, if there's an actual Hall of Fame now, there'd be like grass growing high around it.
yeah.
Closed for business. Like, you've abandoned the movie Hall of Fame.
No, you said you didn't like it anymore, so I stopped doing it.
I never liked it.
I know you said you made it pretty clear you did not want to do any more of those.
Movie Hall of Fame, very Richard Linklater of him, just this like 30-year journey.
That's right. Every
It was right.
one of the great directors, really, the last 30 years.
Yep, makes
You
his
guys like
his
that new,
movies.
I haven't seen it. The new one.
I did like it.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
It looks goofy.
You didn't watch it?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, well,
Oh, so I'm asking. I'm asking your opinion.
yeah,
I
I
might
liked
watch
it.
Why wouldn't you watch it?
I haven't watched it yet.
I mean, at the time?
I don't. So.
You have Netflix in the hotel.
Oh, do we?
I think. Yeah,
Oh.
I've watched it. Yeah, I've been watching.
Oh.
Yeah,
That
watching
was
old
a
Bad
dumb
Dexter
moment for me,
episodes.
because I went and saw it in theaters, and I when we talked like 2 days later, it's like, fucking Hitman already leaked. Can you believe this was on fucking Netflix?
It's on Netflix. Coleman, how's that going through your phone?
We're gonna try this. How's that?
What the fuck? We hear anything?
Nothing. That is crazy. If you're hearing me talk, yeah.
You can hear it a little
I
bit.
just heard it.
But it's weird. Like when they start talking, you can hear when they're talking.
Yes.
Jeff, I also just emailed it to you.
All right. Are these idiots like is there something? What's going on? I don't understand.
Fucking the wrong guy. Stuff works.
Jeff, you got it?
Got in the email.
What? Do you get it?
There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is.
It takes a little while. Big file. Oh,
All right.
Yeah.
How does that sound on your end?
We can't hear it. All right, we'll play it on our end as
No,
well.
we can hear it. We
We
can.
can-
I don't care if the audience.
Okay. If you guys are good, that's good then.
All right. This
ahead.
game is called Box Office Poison. Jeff and Kirk, you can play together. I'm going to give you 2 movies. You tell me which did worse in the box office.
Okay.
Ishtar or The Postman.
Worldwide or domestic?
Domestic.
Which did worse at the box office?
Yep. Ishtar. of course,
Ishtar.
came out in the 80s.
Yeah.
Ishtar is correct.
Yeah.
Ishtar did 14.4 million. Postman 17.6.
Oh, that's close.
Yeah.
I would have thought Postman did more.
Waterworld or John Carter.
Worldwide.
Domestic.
Domestic. I'm sorry.
That's tough because obviously those are 2 big productions and bombs. And Carter is the all-time biggest bomb, I think. Or it got.
I'm gonna say John
replaced.
Carter did worse.
I'm gonna say Waterworld did worse.
Waterworld 88.2 million. John Carter 73 million.
Wow.
John Carter did worse. All right.
All-time flop.
Unbelievable.
Do you know the story behind that one with the trailer?
Yeah.
The Super Bowl. They were supposed to play a big trailer at the Super Bowl, but they were in a spot where if there was a major injury and there was an injury timeout, they have to play the shorter trailer, and then there was a major injury.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible. Jack Frost or Hard Rain?
Jack Frost with Michael Keaton.
Correct. Hard Rain with Christian Slater
With Morgan Freeman.
as well. And Minnie Driver.
So Hard Rain or
Jack Frost.
Jack Frost. Which one did worse?
Correct.
I'm gonna say Hard
I'm gonna
Rain.
say Hard Rain as well. I feel like Jack Frost maybe
It's a
got the
holiday movie.
young
kind of,
audience. Yeah.
Jack Frost, 34.5 million.
Ooh,
Hard Rain, 19.8.
Okay.
Hard Rain, Kirk's perfect so far.
it's wrong again. Wrong day.
Gigli or Glitter?
I can't believe there's never been a Gigli question in the dozen. I just want to say
That's
that off
true.
the top. That's incredible. Yeah.
I'll say
Which did worse?
Oh, I'm gonna say Gigli.
Gigli. Yeah.
Gigli, 6.1 million.
Oh my god.
Glitter, 4.2.
Oh, wow.
Glitter did
my
worse.
God.
Wow. Wow.
Last one.
Last one.
Wild Wild West.
By the way, this is not even close to a game.
This is it's fun though, right? We're having fun.
We're having fun.
Wild Wild West or The Flash?
Ooh, that's my favorite one you've asked because that's the eras are weird, but they're kind of. I guess Waterworld is the same thing.
Both supposed to be summer blockbusters too.
I think Wild Wild West climbed to 100,
I think I'm gonna say Flash did worse.
and The Flash is a big disappointment. American box office, I will say The Flash did worse.
Wild Wild West, 113.8 million.
Mhm.
The Flash, 108.1.
Okay.
The Flash did worse.
Yeah.
That's
Kirk,
way
4-1.
That's way
That's
worse too if you
bad.
consider.
Yeah, that
bad.
how
Adjusted for
20
inflation,
some years later.
Bad.
30 almost, right? It was 98, 99.
25, yeah.
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 Wow, Wow West, fucking John Peters.
It's true. Jesus.
Part of that great Superman documentary.
That's right.
Pretty
Jesus.
great game.
Great. That was a really good game. Really good game, Klemmer. Not bad. Not bad. You put some thought into it. What else do you boys have? Anything?
So I started looking ahead for the North Dakota, South Dakota shows.
Yes.
So some potential dates for North Dakota would be the 20th of July, and then the 27th or August 10th is the three that I was told.
Told by who?
Sheldon, who had the North Dakota winning.
Right. Well, we'll do it when we want to do it. So what are the days you're saying?
July 20th, July 27th, or August 10th.
Okay.
And he was
probably
looking.
August.
Yeah, he was
What?
looking for the for it to be at the Loyal Order of Moose,
Okay.
which is where I believe he and Mrs. from North Dakota
Oh,
got
yes. I was
married.
invited to that wedding. I didn't get to go. I almost went. So we would do the South Dakota one right after that, I presume?
Yeah, so the other guy who's South Dakota,
Mhm.
drawing a blank on his name. It's like
Yeah.
Tier or Sear or something.
Don't worry about it. Go
Yep, he said he's flexible with whenever, so
Okay.
I figured we'll get
ahead. I guess we'll probably do that August swing then. I'll
Where
look
in
at-
South Dakota? I just was there.
Brandon,
don't
I
know where.
believe.
Brandon. And Sheldon somewhere. You know Sheldon. He's
Yeah.
on a farm somewhere in North Dakota. So we'll do that. Is that a weekend?
Let me double check.
Yes, those are Saturdays.
August 10th is Saturday.
Yes.
So we do Sheldon's in North Dakota.
Yes.
So we would do Saturday, Sunday, Saturday, Monday or something. Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah, I would just follow up with the other guy and then make sure that he can do whatever
Okay.
weekend we want
Yeah,
to
let's
do
do
North
that.
Dakota.
Let's
yeah.
do that. Let's focus. Let's see if that works for those guys. We'll do
Okay.
that.
Great.
When's the California show?
The what?
California show.
Do we have a California show?
Oh, come on out.
Sure. Yeah. But
I've ran into probably 6 or 7 Minifans in California. Every single one at Disneyland.
that's
every single.
We'll do a show there.
Let's go.
Yeah. So we'll do a show at Disneyland.
How often are you at Disneyland?
What's that?
I said, how often is Jeff at Disneyland?
Good question.
I think I told you that. We do the I did the annual pass. So go there every now and then, get drinks, walk around.
Yeah.
Like 50 minutes from my apartment.
We'll do a show. I do promise we'll do a show in California one day. We have a lot of shows left to do. So yeah, we have so that's good. We'll knock off 2 this summer. Then we'll worry about the other ones next year. We'll do 2 a year and then we'll be done. Good. That's fine. Yep, that's good. Anything else show related that I've missed during the week, guys? Any news at all or no?
Not really in terms of the show. I think next week we should have that new intern available.
Okay, great.
So
great.
he'll be making his debut, I guess.
Great.
Big shoes to fill from.
Yeah.
Josh. Huge. What
Um,
are we thinking for shows? We'll probably do 4 shows next week, I guess. And I think the week after that, the company's closed, right?
So
July
um,
week?
yeah.
Yeah.
So
What's that?
Thursday, I was leaning towards that the Sellers the broadcast show for when Josh and James are away. So we'd have Sellers and who's the other one?
The Portuguese guy.
Right, Cliff.
Cliff?
Yeah,
Okay.
I figured have them in studio leading into next week's game.
Great. Okay, whatever. Yeah, that's fine. So
we'll
you
talk
talked
to
about
Mike.
Mike a few times, and yeah, okay, good.
Get the
good.
website back.
He got his website back, huh?
Yeah.
That's good. Thank God. Yeah, I saw Dan jumped in. A bunch of people jumped in. That's good. Yeah. Well, let's go with you, Justin. Anything new?
Not much. Spent time with my dad this weekend.
Okay. Oh yeah, nice Father's Day.
Yeah, it was nice. We went out on a boat. It was fun.
Okay.
I've been
Where?
thinking about where Hanover.
Oh, you thinking about what?
I've been thinking about relapsing in soda. It's
Yeah,
not
I think
good.
you should.
Yeah,
I
it's
was
not
just about to
good.
say, isn't the weight loss challenge?
It's a summer. The weight loss challenge is not happening.
You're not gonna have the. You're not gonna have.
No.
Oh come on, you can't do that
Why?
because we're curious.
I don't care. I'm not. So you worry about what people in meetings say about Klemmer's Red Race. I don't worry about that. Just studying how two different people
I'm guessing
operate.
other fans are curious.
I don't care.
You're not curious at all.
No, not
Why did you lose interest in it then?
just because they both fucking kept eating. I said to them, I want them both to see who can get to 500 pounds faster.
All right, bless it.
That I would be in.
That's a different. shit.
Yes. But Coleman's putting on a show. Why you think about relapsing just because it's the summer?
Just I don't know. I just feel like I see it out in gas stations, and it's calling for me.
Yeah, you should do it for the sun. You just one. But the problem is, can you do like one a week?
Oh no.
No,
I
you just collapse.
I can say I can, but Kirk, they just came out with 3 brand new kinds, and it's
What do we got?
they're the USA kinds.
Oh, what does that mean?
It's just like every 4th of July they come out with new flavors.
Okay, so
There are moments when I listen to the show where I said, "What am I doing with my life?" And one of those was just now in my head when I say he's about to say the 4th of July Mountain Dew cans.
he's excited.
I didn't know. I was like,
USA.
I was like that's how in deep I am. I know the USA comment was coming.
So yeah, so you're. Are you? Do you think you will? Do you think you're going to fall off the wagon or not?
Star Spangled Splash, Freedom Fusion, and Liberty Chill.
Do they do like a Dew Zero or like because they got the Pepsi Zero here? Because I don't drink.
Yeah,
I only drink Diet Coke, but they get Pepsi Zero. I like here.
Yeah,
I'm not
it's
a big fan of that taste.
Yeah, it's
Are you?
I don't mind. I don't usually drink Coke, but I've
What are
been
you
drinking
drinking
Pepsi
right now?
since I've been here. Pepsi, cherry Pepsi. Okay. I actually like Pepsi more than I remembered.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm saying the zero ones with the no sugar.
I don't drink
I would just drink water.
Yeah.
Really?
I get it, but yeah, it's not. I don't think Justin could do that. You wouldn't do that, Justin, would you?
Zero tastes like fucking shit.
The
Yeah.
aftertaste in diet drinks is weird.
It's a weird. Yeah.
I think Diet Dew is one of the worst things I've ever like drank, like
Yeah.
soda or like drink wise.
he's not gonna be drinking that. There's no fucking chance. Zero chance. What did you do for Father's Day, Coleman? Did you go back to New Jersey?
I did, yeah. We had a nice family. It was a nice weekend. You know, we had the Sunday where everyone
Sunday, yeah.
just
Yeah.
stayed inside, gathered around.
Gravy with the
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Was it a Joyzy kind of day or no?
It was a big Joyzy day. Yeah.
There's been quiet Coleman. Like that guy's not leaked anything.
No
lately.
Jimmy tweets.
Yeah, Jimmy's been quiet.
I figure
Finally
at
hit
some
the end.
at some point it just needs to end. Like it just needs to run out.
But we all think
Oh,
that.
now there's gonna be
Now there's
now
that.
Well, I don't want to egg the guy on, but like at some point there really legitimately just needs
It's almost
to be
like it's been quiet this week. Like the guy running it might not want one of his players to be distracted. I don't know. I don't know anything. I don't know anything. I'm just saying one could say that.
Yeah.
As a theory at least.
Are
No.
you Jimmy?
No, he's talking about God damn it, Justin.
Justin, how stupid are you?
That'd be insane.
What if Mick was Jimmy?
I'm saying, if you're Jimmy, were you insinuating that you were?
Do you know I was talking about Mick or no?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm kidding. I don't think Mick is Jimmy, but I was just telling a joke, Justin.
Oh,
You understand or no?
I do.
Maybe it's the cancer getting to him. Justin thinks he has skin cancer.
I have this growth on my face that keeps
This is
bleeding.
it, Justin.
Yeah, it's not good. I gotta shave my beard and get it checked out. It's not good.
You think it's cancer?
I think it's something. It's been there for like months and it hasn't gone
Are you
away.
actually gonna get it checked out or no?
Yes.
Okay. Good. You should. Well, yeah. I mean, when you're pale and you're red, like
That's the
I would
thing.
think you got to be very susceptible to that. No.
I am. Yeah, my mother's had it. Bubba's had it.
Bubba's had skin cancer.
Yes.
Okay. Would you get Bubba for Father's Day?
A hug.
You give him a hug for Father's Day?
Yeah. Took him out to
What did you
eat.
get your dad?
Took him out to eat.
Oh, okay. Why'd you get Bubba something? Is he kind of like your dad in a way?
Bubba doesn't want anything. Bubba, like, I guess I should have got maybe a scratch ticket,
Yeah.
but he doesn't really want anything. You get him something. He goes, "What did you get me this for?"
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Or sometimes I get him a bit gift.
Joe Klemmer's the only person who ever lost a dad. He wrote a whole blog post about it.
Sure. Sure.
Again, taking my angle, dead dad, like bringing that, talking about it. Klemmer just stealing it.
Yeah.
His dad's probably alive.
Yeah, he's actually fine.
He
Yeah.
lives in Wyoming. He's been
Yeah.
retired. Did you read the Klemmer dead dad blog post or no?
I don't think I did.
I read it. It was nice.
Thank
you. Yeah. Thinks about, what was it? I've heard you say this before. The game was, oh no,
The Tom Brady game?
you guys, yeah, that, and you were moving something. You guys were moving.
Yeah, we were moving from New York to New Hampshire, and my dad's like, I need to take 5. And
You were with your uncle or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
it was shocking. He never, ever needed to take a 5, especially he's a stagehand. He carried stuff all day. And I remember, like, this isn't right. And then he just slept for like a year and a half.
Well, the thing that struck me is weird. Hopefully, I probably won't. But you are now older than your dad, which is very weird.
So weird.
That is wild.
Very strange.
So
You're older than your dad ever was. Like,
because you're always comparing yourself to your parents, obviously, and then like when that comparison goes away, it's very strange.
yeah, that's gonna be sort of.
And as I get older,
How old was he when he died?
42, but he really like in some ways like almost 38, because then at that point you're just constantly in
Sicker.
treatment.
Yeah.
So it's weird. Is like I'm getting older, like I'm getting gray hair. My dad really didn't have gray hair. It's weird to like see myself getting older, but he never did. It's very strange.
Like your dad never like had, what was his name?
Artie.
And it was never like Artie Klemmer's rat race.
No,
Like you've had that now. He has.
yeah, right.
He's gonna be. He's wherever he is, he's very proud of you. I think.
I hope so.
Well, is rat race gonna come to Boston at some point?
I hope so. That's something I really want to do.
Yeah. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, it'd be great. Perfect.
Well, why don't you do it then?
I think we're going to.
Are you doing it?
Well, either that, Philly, maybe another New York one is like on the table
Yeah.
of places we go to. But yeah, I really want to
Can't
do.
do New York again.
Why?
Somewhere else.
It depends on sponsors too, like how much, Pink Whitney's looks like they're looking to get more involved. They're doing this one, and if we get more sponsors, I can go further places. If I don't have a lot of sponsors, and I have to cut costs.
Yeah.
Did you really have a meeting with 20 people about this?
That was the solitary you were upset about.
That's right.
20 people.
Well, it was a
I
tech.
wasn't upset about it. I'm just stunned.
You were obsessed with it for a while. It's fine.
I'm just stunned at the idiocy of this.
Well, no, but
company
it was a
that would have
tech thing. Like you had to have, it was a live stream for a long time, so we had to make sure we had the manpower to do it. The tech, it was more of a tech thing. It wasn't a creative meeting. It was a technical meeting.
I tuned in probably twice, and the one time I tuned in was the Johnny Carson, I think.
Okay, yeah.
And that I'd be lying if I said I wasn't smiling and laughing when I was.
You should have done the Carson the whole time.
that would be wild.
Klemmer's best bit. Not a bit. I'm sorry.
Not a bit. No.
So Johnny Carson's
Take it
not a
very
bit.
serious. No, not a bit at
Oh,
all.
I know it's a
No,
bit.
me calling into your show as a dead talk show is not a bit.
Jesus. What else you boys have?
I want it known that I have never been a rat in this chat, but I am willing to release some info. It seems like Ron is a little pissed off about Mick not starting him though. For tonight.
Did you say Ron's not starting tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess he didn't. You're
I
right.
didn't even know
Oh my god. Oh yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was Mutt, John, and Warren.
Pat Ford.
Pat
I don't
Ford,
think that
Cinema,
makes you a rat. I think
Justin.
that's good. That's a good relay from Coleman there.
I can't believe. First of all,
You're right.
First of all, Jeff's getting scooped on this.
Yeah, geez.
Oh,
Jeff's sleeping at the wheels producing now. He's losing his.
So Ron and
Woj
Coleman
wouldn't
are on
know
the
that.
bench.
Yeah, but Coleman's on the bench last game.
Yeah, I know, but it's
Coleman stinks.
beanbag
He
Ron
should
on the bench is wild.
He's
be.
Ron.
What?
Ron said.
What,
Ben-
get Ron. Was that a Mick mistake or was that a message because he doesn't like Ron? Like, was that? Do you think that was?
the only
even-
possible thing is maybe he wants to fire Ron up by benching him.
He's
Who
fired
plays
up.
harder than Ron?
That's
That's
the
what.
thing.
That's the only logic I could think of there. You got to start Ron.
Yeah.
He has more energy than like anyone I've seen in a men's rec league. Period. I don't know what more the guy can do.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I think that's
Ron said benching a guy who hasn't missed a practice and starting a player who has never been to one is not something I agree with, but whatever. And they said, fuck it, keep the AC off, which I love.
I agree with that. But yeah, I like a better hop. But Jesus, that's crazy. I didn't even put that together.
Just DM'd him. Gotta get some more thoughts. Ron.
So that's a Mick message being sent.
Or
Should have watched Band of Brothers.
good guy off the bench.
It's true too. He didn't watch. Yeah, but you need Ron to play. Look,
Yeah.
it's Mick's team. I don't tell him.
Give him the OKC Harden
Mix
role,
it.
maybe.
Mix the team. Mix coach of the team. I'm staying out of the way.
If they lose tonight, which hopefully they win.
Listen, it could happen. I don't
If
think
they
it's
lose, how mad are you going to be at some of the decisions Mick is making?
Well, I hired him.
Okay.
Buck stops here.
Okay.
Buck stops here. I believe in Mick. I don't think that's going to present itself. But if it does, then there's.
Are you worried you'd be the third ranked coach?
Yeah.
Associated with Barstool?
Your coach? The players on your team are mocking you as a coach.
That's fine. All I care about is we win.
I mean, you beat us by 10. That's like barely a win.
It's all wins.
Even though the boxing one, you didn't even recognize what the boxing one was
have
for like 15 minutes.
I have an 800 winning percentage.
But I would say there are guys on your team, one in particular,
Mhm.
I'm sure you can figure out who that is. Very critical.
A lot of players critical.
Yeah, the beer's very critical.
Very critical.
Rico, incredible. Rico said to me, one of your games, he had to stop and tell you what to do the last time.
Rico likes to think that he's this mastermind. Rico, I've won games before Rico got there. I've won games when Rico is.
Aren't you retired or no?
I'm retiring unless we do like inter office stuff. But if the team doesn't want me to coach, I won't coach. I've done that too. Like, you guys want me to step down, I will. You guys like.
Well, okay, there's like.
For the documentary, I thought it'd be better to have like a different voice for season 3. But now we're like playing you guys and stuff. I don't even know if the documentary even makes sense at this point. Like,
Fran's sister, Gia.
Yeah.
I said to her the other day, I'm like, why? You drove like 4 hours round trip. Just check yourself into the game. What are you listening to this bozo for?
why are you trying to create strife in our team?
I want people to play. It's crazy.
Well, we have a bigger bench than you have. No matter what.
Screamed at Rico when he checked in against them, and then you put him back in like 2 minutes later.
Yeah.
You were so fucking mad at him.
I wasn't that mad. I was really mad at Billy. I was really mad at Billy. Because Billy
didn't see
played
it.
so much better than that. And Kirk said 3 words to him, and Billy became a shell of himself.
I remember
That I was pissed.
somebody told me at the Ryder Cup that Billy was a rich kid. And so I just said to him, I was like, I heard you're like a little rich kid, just like a rich kid, like prep school bitch. He got all mad. He was like mad.
You got you mad, yeah.
This is it. That's all it takes.
And it's funny because we got the game before, we got into a very confrontational game that it really felt like people were going to fist fight. It was very bad. And Billy was the calm, cool, collected one. You say 3 words to him. Everyone else was fine, I thought. No, everyone else.
I mean, other than obviously the play.
No, but no one got rattled except for Billy. And Billy's like one of our best players. I was pissed at him.
He is? I thought he was terrible.
Against you, he was terrible.
Yeah.
He's one of our better players.
Really? He's like better than like Mulcahy or
No. Dana, Nick. I'd say.
I'll say this about when we play, like all the guys are on my show. They're all content guys. I give New York credit too. Like they only do like content people who play on their team. Like good on air people like Dana Beers and Rico Boston and Nick Mulcahy. My favorite Nick Mulcahy I don't even know which podcast to pick of Nick Mulcahy's that is the best one, but I mean this guy's a content machine. Like he's not playing because he's good. He's a content guy.
Nick's playing because he's good, and he's also a great teammate.
Mhm.
I love having Nick on the team.
I'm sure you do, but I would argue he shouldn't be playing.
Okay.
He's not a content guy.
When we started the team, we had less we had more. We had more non-content.
In
people.
Chicago is just force themselves into this. Like the water is warm, let's jump in.
We've been asking to play them for months, and
You have to balance out though the content non-content thing, because like you do have one non-content, but a lot of their good players here are non-content.
Right.
We have good content players.
It should only be content. Nobody gives a fuck. Nick Mulcahy's a really good player. Like I'm a nice guy, but nobody watching gives two. It doesn't give a flying fuck into a rolling donut, as William Friedkin said about Nick Mulcahy.
I proposed if we play Chicago,
I know
we
you
each have one
Yeah,
non-content.
it's weird you would say that. You have one who's good.
That's fine. But I said
I would say none.
That's fine. But Nicky
Like,
Smokes,
nobody-
Nicky Smokes, like it should be all.
He's barely a
like,
content guy.
Like, everyone should play. I'm like, well, that's
no. It should be content people
that's
only.
fine. I have no problem with that.
Like my show, these guys are all on the show. They're all content people within my world.
Yeah. I mean, Beanbag Ron, is he like?
He's on the show. He has a show on the network.
That's true.
He's part of the world.
Yeah, that's true. No, he's part of the world. He's been. I was trying to think how many times he's been on your show. Like, as
4, so whatever. But I mean, it's not like that was my thing. I've said this before. That's why I understand why they did it. I didn't like the end of the free throw competition because it was a bunch of underdog, moron, crazy people trying to hit free throws, and they were like, fuck it, let's bring it. Oh, someone's DMing Jake Marsh to play D1. Bring him in. It felt inorganic to me.
But you had non-content people before that happened. Shoot free throws.
I agree, but I actually think that's different because they're kind of weird guys within the building.
Yeah.
Like the guy.
I mean,
the guy who was just here.
Doug.
Yeah, like that's
that's
like funny. Even obviously, Pat Beverly's funny. He works for the company.
Oh, absolutely.
Like that's
and he's like that.
Well, he's a content guy. But like all of a sudden, some D1 guy who, again, like Jake Marsh, is probably watching take showers at Dartmouth, comes in here. Jake Marsh would be a janitor at Dartmouth in about 7 months.
That was strange. He's leaving without a job. That was very bizarre.
Yeah.
Big leap.
Yeah.
You would agree that Josh is better than Jake Marsh.
I would. I think Josh is really good. And that's not even a slam on Jake. That's a statement of how good I think Josh is.
I think Josh. I think it's happened 4 months earlier. Josh should be in Paris calling some Olympic stuff. I'm dead serious. Josh is better than Dan Hicks. I want Josh and Rowdy Gaines doing the swimming. I want Josh doing everything, and I want James too. James like one of the top racists in America today.
It's unbelievable.
He's calling a guy Jeremy Lin. Was it Jesus?
He went there. There was
Carolinko, the
Carolinko. Yeah, he is. You know.
There was like a 30-second.
Was he calling the guy
span.
Zion Williamson?
Yeah, he went like Zion Williamson, Jeremy Lin, and Jesus. I was in
Andre
tears.
Drummond. Was
You know,
there.
sound of Josh saying Jesus, Coleman?
Let's see.
We won't be able to hear it, but the audience will. Anybody out here we want or no? I'm trying to think.
Let me go peek.
Is there anybody we need?
Do you want to see Gus?
Bus.
I don't want to talk to Gus. Gus got his interview in like 10 minutes.
Oh
right?
yeah.
10 o'clock, you say? Or
I
10?
heard 10:40.
Oh, 10:40.
10:40.
That's what Gus told me
So
yesterday.
during unnamed.
During unnamed, which is in a half an hour. Jesus.
Yeah, they're all set up for you down.
I
Why not?
I gotta say I don't know if Gus's pitch. He was kind of like giving it to me a little bit.
Well, what is it?
It seemed all over the place. I didn't really
No.
completely
Hard
understand.
to believe.
He's like,
fucking kidding me?
he's like, I'm gonna do like He had like a content like kind of pitch, but a producer pitch. I said, well, which is it? What do you think you're gonna? Because if you're gonna be a producer, they're not going to want to hear what you do for content. If you're gonna do content, I guess being able to produce does help, but you got to kind of pick a lane. And I said, like, it also helps if maybe you have some ideas to kind of bring money to the company. If there's a way or an idea you have that could
Like Barstool Brewster.
exactly generate some real revenue.
Texas Hold'em.
And he
Texas poop hole.
told him, which
You didn't give anybody advice on anything.
that was just my 2 cents. Texas told him,
The Barstool Brewster, Brewster's Barstool. Did you stutter over that or
I
no?
did. Big time. Barstool's Brewster.
What is it again?
Brewster's Barstool.
Oh, Brewster's Million. So what is it?
Brewster's Barstool's what it should be. But I said
I think you said bar. I just listened to this episode the other day.
Oh, you did?
Auto played your emergency one. I was
What's a pitch?
tough.
I know the movie,
tough,
obviously.
you have to place a bet, and if you win, then you have to spend that money within a certain amount of time.
I remember it. It was Dave gives you $10,000. You place a bet. If it hits, then you have 24 hours to spend all of that money that you win, plus the whatever, and you can't have anything to show for it, and you make a video
Right.
out of it.
That's not a terrible idea.
It's just convoluted.
I want you to
everything I
think,
do is
now that you
complicated.
know this place. and
Justin's
the-
memory is wild, by the way. It's the second great pull he's had.
It was probably on Discord, I guess.
Now that
me,
you
me and Klemmer have a
like,
history.
Thank you. What's up?
now that you've worked here,
Yeah.
and you've been on the Yak. How funny is it to you thinking back that you sat up there and you made a pitch based on the movie Brewster's Millions to the Yak crew?
That's what, 85?
Something like that, yeah. Yeah. I still don't think it's the worst idea.
I think Dan knew what you. Dan knew the movie. I think
Yeah.
Brandon did.
If you,
I'm
and I,
looking at
if you and
Yeah.
I went back and forth and we had named cast members of Brewster's Millions, who would blink first?
Oh, I would.
Oh, you would?
Yeah.
Oh, you're not familiar with the movie?
I know I've seen it, but I don't like
Pryor, Candy.
Yep.
Jerry Orbach.
who would the
He's our manager.
wasn't there a tie-in to Eddie Murphy movie a few years later?
My God. Oh, I was like the Coleman dude. Hey, a few years later,
oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm drawing a blank.
Harlem Nights.
No, where he
He's in
works-
with Pryor.
the fast food movie.
Coming to America.
Thank you. The two guys from Brewster's
That's
Millions
from-
are in
No,
Coming to America.
no.
Am I wrong?
That's the two guys from Trading Places.
That's right.
Hume Cronin from Cocoon is,
Yes.
is his grandfather.
Is right.
He's coughing the whole time.
Yeah.
Stephen Collins, the disgraced
Oh, Seventh
Seventh Heaven guy,
yeah.
is the boyfriend of the girl. I don't remember her name. The love interest in the movie.
in Brewster's Millions.
Yeah.
Is it the same? No.
It's the wife of Denzel Washington in He Got Game. I just don't remember her name.
No, it's not.
Love interest. And forgetting somebody else in it. Jesus. Damn it. That's gonna bother me.
No, it's a movie I've always liked the idea.
Pat
of.
Hingle is in it. You would know him,
Commissioner
so.
Gordon, Batman.
Yes, he's in that.
He's also in that
He plays, like,
horrible
the-
Emilio Estevez movie. The Stephen King directed and wrote.
Yes, you're right. Yeah, yes, but he plays the guy who kind of he was on the side, the older guy. It's like, well done, Mr. Brewster.
Right,
That's him. Yeah. You should explain this all, Pat Hingle, to the people when you made the pitch.
I
That would have changed their mind, I think.
He's in all 4 Batman movies. Him and Michael Gough are the only like common threads between those 4 Batman movies.
He's in the Nolan movies?
No. The Schumacher and the Burton.
Yeah.
Alfred and Christopher Gordon the same, but everything else is bizarre.
That was a good Alfred.
He was a good Alfred.
Yeah, I think better than Michael Caine.
Oh no.
Michael Caine's crying the whole last. He cries like 6 times in the last Batman
What's
movie.
sad?
Oh yeah.
Like, I should have been there. I'm like, and then the end. What the fuck is going on at the end?
I love the end.
I hate that.
Oh, it's so great. Gives me
I like the Joseph Gordon-Levitt thing. I
don't like.
didn't like that. Why?
Why don't you use your first name, Robin?
Yeah. Oh, I fucking hate shit like that.
That and the Rat and Departed, the 2 endings. It's like,
Part it's terrible.
but I like the end, the last scene with.
I'm a Departed guy.
Klemmer's been, Klemmer's at number 96 on this movie list right now, the top 100 in that block.
He's getting close.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Wait, 22 did I see?
Yeah.
What was that last week?
I forget.
Have you written them all or no?
Yeah, I have it down, but I try to
Oh, it's like
I try to
He
rewatch
released his
them.
essay book like Tarantino.
Oh no, I mean I have the book. I thought you meant like have the
You
list.
can release it as a book like
No.
K. Marco?
No,
No.
no, I don't think so.
Would I guess number one if I had 5 guesses?
I'm not gonna. You can try to guess 21 if you want.
I don't want to.
No, then we
Give
won't.
us a little tease. What's 21?
Steven Spielberg directed.
Steven Spielberg. Is Ben Kingsley in it?
Yes.
There you go. A few laughs. Good times. Kevin Costner almost starred and directed in it.
Yeah, which doesn't make any sense.
Well, Harrison Ford was his first choice.
Right.
Which would have, I think, worked. Not as well, but like he would have been fine.
Yeah,
Too big a star. He chose A Fugitive. And that was the right move.
absolutely.
Yeah. And because Liam Neeson was perfect and Ford was perfect.
Yes.
Yeah. I agree. So Schindler's List 21.
Right.
Wow. Okay.
But I haven't done Fugitive yet either. That's coming soon too.
It's Harry Minette, one of his favorite movies.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Is there hold up for the? Oh, that's awesome.
Yep. We
All
watched
right.
it during the pandemic and we'll watch like every 8 months or 10 months or so.
I-
I sent him a picture the other day. I'm like, I'm here.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I haven't watched it in a couple years, so I'm excited to rewatch that one.
There's a few things that don't age super well.
Yeah.
I don't even mean like in like a political, but just the bad guy in the Fugitive is a lightweight bad guy.
Yeah, he's not good. The doctor.
Yeah, and the plot is but it's good. It's good. It's a good movie. Better than the sequel, I will say.
I didn't like U.S. Marshal.
Terrible.
It was. I almost don't even think of it as a sequel.
Fucking terrible. Fucking terrible. If they made it today, though, it would be called like the Fugitive U.S. Marshals.
Right.
You see Robert Downey Jr. was at Cooperstown the other day?
No.
Really?
He was. Is he shooting something? He took a picture with, I think, it was like Iron Man.
Oh.
He took a picture with Cal Ripken's
Oh,
plaque.
all right.
Yeah.
He's not a baseball guy, is he?
What are you mad that he was there for?
No,
It's
it's not.
nice he was there.
I love
Fuck out of
Cooperstown.
Cooperstown.
What are you about?
Cooperstown. I just don't think of him as.
Cooperstown is one of the top 10 cities in America, towns in America.
Yeah, I love Cooperstown
Have you
so
been?
much.
Yeah. I told you about that baseball trip I went on. That we went to.
Oh, yeah.
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 Have you been
Very
since?
cool. No,
It's awesome. It's so.
It's a great town.
Do you
I would like.
stand the
I would
Oswego?
like to go
No,
as
I
a
do.
Tommy guy. I would like.
I'm on an in guy. Yeah, you should go as a Tomei guy.
No, the Oswego's not. It's a.
I know it is. I run by it when I go, but I like.
It's awesome.
I like chain hotels.
A big.
What do you want me to say? I don't like.
All the Hall of Famers stay there. It's cool.
What do I-
You should walk in the lobby.
Billy Williams took a shit in the room of it. Who cares? We're still alive, by the way.
Yeah, is he?
Yes.
Yes, he is.
He is.
A big Hall of Fame here closed recently. Glennie was devastated.
What's that?
The Italian American Hall of Fame closed? Apparently, yeah.
Racist. Why?
I don't know. He's like I've never been. I wanted to go. Apparently, it's not open anymore.
Jesus. I would go to that.
Coleman's back there going. Ah.
Coleman, that's not good. Yeah. Are you in that, Coleman?
I should be though.
Jesus.
My own.
Grandmother probably banged half the guys. Priest Hall of Fame. Jesus. God. What else do you have, Coleman?
I mean, I do have some political stuff if it.
I don't. No.
Okay.
Is that
Go ahead, Jeff. Go ahead. I know you're interested. Ask Coleman some questions if you want.
when do you think he's going to tell you that he wants to hear those stories?
Honestly, I just kind of had him because I knew you were producing today. It would tickle.
No,
your,
no, no,
It would
because, no,
tickle your
you'll-
fancy.
You'll do that next week 4 times.
That is true.
Depends.
That is true.
I mean, I guess it depends on what it is. Like sometimes it makes sense to talk about it a bit more. Other times I'm just an
It
idiot.
entertains me. It gets a laugh out of me every time.
Paul Mutt, real quick. I want to get his feelings heading into the game tonight. I think that's fair, Clemmer.
Absolutely.
I think a big Muck game. Finally broke the seal last time. Scored some points.
Field goal tonight, you think?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah.
He's also taking good shots.
I agree. Mutt does not. Mutt does. I don't mind. I don't mind when anybody shoots if it's the right. But Mutt. Yeah. Yes.
Who
I agree.
gets your shots? Like you take, whatever, say 20.
I'll tell you.
field
I've
goals
said
attempts a
this.
game.
I've been
Who's gonna
saying
get
this
those?
in the zone. They're playing zone tonight. I would think Pat Ford should have a big game tonight.
Okay.
I'm looking for Pat Ford to score 15 points tonight.
Wow. So he's going to take over kind of the scoring.
Yep. I think he's gonna do well.
Okay.
He's gonna do well.
Mick.
He's not too
Mick's-
busy responding on Twitter and liking things about
Mick
himself.
starting John. I feel like implies like I would assume he told John you gotta fucking shoot more.
But I also suggest like slowing things down. I would say if he's benching Ron, which look, I'm saying but I'm a huge Ron guy though. Ron's frantic in a good way. John is more deliberate. You're purposely slowing things. I mean, you're a coach.
Yeah.
What's the thought process behind that?
I think I said he needs to try to expose not having a shot clock, try to win the game,
4 corners and just
Sure.
slow it down.
Pass it, pass.
Oh, no, man.
From Beanbag Ron.
Yep. Oh, go ahead.
That's hard though.
I
This,
don't
this is to you?
Yeah, I said
We'll
any
break
extra
it.
comment on you not starting. Said I don't agree with it. Doesn't fare well for my mental, but we'll give it everything it takes.
We have Mutt
Locked
on
in.
the line.
Another guy who's got alcohol issues too. Be back around. Went to rehab.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right.
Hello.
Good morning. Good morning. What's up?
What? Look, I know you support Mick. So do I. Were you surprised when you learned that Beanbag Ron was not starting tonight?
He's not?
He was just Mick was on the show earlier. He gave the starting lineup. Go ahead, Coleman. What's the starting lineup?
It was Mutt, John and Warren, Pat Ford, Cinema, and Justin.
Are we trying? Oh, well, listen, I want to support the coach. Let's start. What was there a reasoning giving for Ron not starting?
No, I
We all missed it.
full discredit to me. I didn't even. I just assumed Ron was starting. Mick's a great coach, a smart guy, so I'm sure he has a method. But I was surprised. But maybe that's a better coach. Maybe a better coach wouldn't be surprised. Maybe that's why Mick's 5 steps ahead of us. You know?
We're not entirely sure Ron watched Band of Brothers, maybe.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
Have you seen it, Mutt?
Episode 6. Yeah, I'm going to watch it at some point today, definitely.
Oh,
For
you've not
sure
seen it
watch
yet.
it.
You've not seen it yet.
Babe,
Yeah, I
It's
saw when it
fucking-
first came. I
It's
saw when it
fucking
first came out.
Thursday.
And
It's
I
Thursday.
got all day. I got all day to watch it today. Nice air conditioning, get a rest up for night thing, get hydrated.
When did you get there? When did you get air conditioning?
Well, I call my fan in the window air conditioning. We call it.
McDonald's contracting. I by the way, it'll be 118 degrees in that gym tonight.
So, I'm just sort of confused by Coach Mick. I'm rooting for him.
Oh my
I
God, Jeff! Go ahead.
It's not critical. I'm confused by Coach Mick. He sent me at 4:27 a.m. He sent me a very nice motivational DM on Wednesday with a play to run against the 2-3 zone defense, which I thought was great and I appreciate it. Then he published a completely different play on the KMS Twitter account. So now I go into tonight's game not knowing which play he wants to run.
chess and checkers. He's going to give the public one thing and the team another. You know that.
Oh, that's a good point. I didn't think
Oh
about
my
that.
God, this is why, all due respect, you're a good friend of mine. This is why you're
Thank
a
you.
follower and Mick's a leader. Like just fucking be
Yeah,
a grunt, nod and make.
I'm ready
How
to
many
lead.
points
I'm
for
ready
Mutt
to go.
tonight? How many points for Mutt tonight,
What's
Jeff?
7 points. 1-3.
Whoa.
Probably like a layup or something,
Okay, a couple free throws.
and then 2 free throws. Actually, no, I'm gonna say basket, missed free throw on an and
Okay,
one.
Klemmer.
This was Mutt's tweet earlier today.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Mick is 100% in control. I'm just a player on his team.
But does it sound like that right now?
No, that's what I'm kind of shocked
Also,
about.
not the rat. Ruled him out big
All
time.
right.
not the
Oh,
rat.
sure. Yeah, of course. Yeah, absolutely.
I think Mutt
believe
had,
that.
I didn't. I
like the 7
I haven't
points. I
talked
would
to
agree with Jeff.
Adrian. Jeff Wojnarowski, whatever his name is over there. I have not reached out to him at all this week.
I didn't say you.
I'm
I didn't say you reached out to him. I didn't say you reached out to him.
Who did I reach out to?
He
Who did I
could reach out to
Coach?
you. See what he's doing right there?
No.
He could reach out, but you're not gonna. If you're gonna protect your source, you go to jail, wouldn't you? Like the guy with Bonds.
He didn't protect Pat.
What was the guy's name? Bonds.
No, I didn't say Pat Ford was the
Who
rat.
was the Bonds writer who was gonna go to jail for the?
Oh, Mark. Oh no, it was a
William?
no,
Mark
wait.
Faradawana. Yeah.
Would you be willing to go to jail to protect your sources?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
With this team?
Yeah, you have to do it. It'd be great if you were in jail tonight during the day. Wow. All right. But you feel pretty good about your game right now?
I feel very good. I worked out in the 95-degree weather yesterday to prepare ourselves for the gym. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to
boy.
play whatever. I'm ready to play 40 minutes if Coach wants me to, but if he wants to sit me down at some point, whatever Coach wants tonight, I'm there for
All right.
Coach Mick. Last
All right, good
game.
luck.
Goodbye.
Simply Safe is advanced home security that puts you first. I want to do it like this is actually like a commercial. Like we just went for the interview, a commercial. 1 second. Simply Safe dash must be 60 seconds. Simply Safe is advanced home security that puts you first. Simply Safe offers advanced home security and 24/7 monitoring that is accessible to all with low upfront costs and monitoring plans for just less than $1 a day. With 24/7 live guard protection, Simply Safe's agents can act on alarm within 5 seconds of receiving the alarm signal, deterring intruders and dispatching police, because in a crisis, every moment counts. Okay, sure. Oh, okay, I can do that. Well, yeah, I mean, I have Simply Safe in my home. I know a lot of people who do. Again, plain and simple. Do you want your home to be secure or not? If you want it to be secure, get Simply Safe. Risk-free, 60-day satisfaction guarantee your money back. You're not going to want that. You're going to partner with Simply Safe. You're finally get the real peace of mind that you want, and I want to have too. That's why I have it. 20% off any Simply Safe system. You sign for the Fast Protect monitoring. Simplysafe.com/Kirk. SIMPLI safe.com/Kirk. There's no safe like Simply Safe. Simplysafe.com/Kirk. Is that 60 seconds, Coleman?
I believe so.
Okay. What else? One or two more, then we gotta get ready for anything else going your world, Klemmer?
Not really, no. Here in Chicago until Tuesday. Going to Wrigley Field for the first time tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Dan was very nice, gave me his tickets.
Nice.
I'm very excited about that.
Who are you going with?
I'm going to take Vibs. And
Okay.
then Laura's coming to town.
Okay.
And we're going to go to a couple more Cubs-Mets games, have some nice dinner
How many
reservations.
Cubs games you going to?
The Cubs-Mets. Go to all three.
Oh, all three?
Oh, yeah. And then I'm going to the White Sox game on Monday.
Deal.
Dump.
Yeah,
You
it's
going-
not good, right? I haven't been. I got to check it off the list.
That's like a.
White Sox Dodgers.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Wow, it's exciting. Is
It's good.
Otani playing?
Actually.
And then the concert.
Yeah. That's tomorrow.
Who you going with for
Tomorrow's a
that?
big day. I think a bunch of us are going.
This guy loves it.
Loves
Big dinner before?
Probably, I don't know if I have time because it's the game and the concert. Yeah, Clem is kind of organizing it, but I think a few people are even like staying an extra day. I know Nick and KB already have.
He's yelling at me last night. He's drunk. He's like, "Stay an extra day."
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't.
Oh yeah, how horrible! I wanted.
I don't want to
the
go
show.
though.
That's fine, but I thought you might enjoy the concert and be fun.
By myself, I would maybe do it.
No fucking invite from him to either of us. Nothing.
No, nothing.
You know, and
This guy was his career to me, and he never.
I literally invited you. You're mad I invited
You
you.
were drunk. A drunk act is like like that whole thing, you know.
And Jeff, we'd love to have you.
And by the way,
That's
Clemmer's like invited. He's like, Clem will get you tickets. I'm like, no Clem at all.
No, we just get a head.
Clem to give me tickets.
No,
for
we'll get a
fucking-
head count and we can figure it out. Just let me know if you want to go and I'll.
What do you
handle
know,
it.
Billy Joel? What are you talking
No,
about?
we're just gonna buy tickets as a group so we can all hang out together.
Is that sold out?
I'm sure it is, but you can get it Game Time is great.
It's a great app, but I mean, yeah. Jeff was not invited,
Jeff is absolutely invited.
but he was not invited.
I thought, well, I'm inviting you now.
You going?
I got a flight tomorrow.
That's too bad.
I think we talked about this.
No.
'Cause I think I knew you were leaving.
Yeah.
No, I think you're.
Okay.
But you were
Who's
obviously.
going to be there?
I know. I said Nick and KB are going.
That's good.
Clem.
I really like Nick and KB.
Myself. Keek said she might go. Vips is gonna go, or he's talking about maybe going. I don't know. It's a bunch of people.
She's going to get drunk.
No, I don't really get too drunk at concerts, but I might have a few. I'll probably have a few.
You're going to be hammered.
It depends. I don't know if they have
Couple
ciders.
spiders.
If they have
yeah.
ciders at Soldier Field, I don't know.
The thing tonight is close to Wrigley, right?
Yeah, it's not as close as last time.
Yeah, that was
But
nice.
It's a little north of Wrigley.
How
Bigger
far is it
thea-
from
the
like?
bigger theater?
How far is it from like our hotel?
That's a great. I'm gonna look right now. I should.
It's
probably
another
know that
fucking
for later.
annoyance with this hotel.
You don't like the hotel?
It's just I don't mind. It's just I've done it, but it's a pain in the ass walk to here. I'd like to be able to walk to here in 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
That's not the hotel's fault. It's kind of where this.
Oh, I agree.
place
That,
is
but
located.
yeah, I mean more. Well, the hotel's fine. The rooms, the AC works.
I love that mark downstairs. That market.
And that's that whole world downstairs.
25-minute drive.
Is it really?
Really?
Why would they put us there?
Well, that was well.
The place we stayed last year was great
Oh, for the hotel?
for the dozen. Yeah.
Yeah, it's this one's bigger.
What do you mean?
Wait, why do we pick the theater or the hotel?
No, not the theater. No, the hotel we stayed at for the dozen
Oh, yeah.
last year was great.
Amazing hotel.
You could walk-
across from Wrigley.
Yeah, you could walk there. What's the deal?
I don't know because I guess we're here this week 'cause it's in the office.
Oh, yeah, that's right. There's no. That's right. We did the thing in the old
Yeah.
place last year. Remember?
Yeah.
Because you did a show with me later last year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The-
Yeah.
The day of.
I think Colony came with me on the trip last year.
Put us in the same place for mini golf. I think this is what they do. Like they use this one a lot.
They get these
Like-
room blocks.
Yeah, no, I know, but I'm saying, right? Yeah, I
Right.
guess you would come a
I
studio.
think this might be the norm, like moving forward.
Yeah.
But I love that that market's fantastic.
We have a
That's your little
favorite-
world, that downstairs world.
Oh,
I
yeah,
love it.
Like you just wander down.
Oh, I did. I was looking at they had
Post office, a little post
you know,
office.
a post office. It had a real estate place, and it had how much the apartments.
There's
cost.
some little books there on the side. It was very weird. That little, if you go, they have like books in that real estate office. I was looking. I was
Oh,
like,
I
is it like a
see.
library? I was
Oh.
confused.
I like looking at how much the apartments cost.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to live in that building. I can't imagine, but I'm just
What do you mean?
intrigued by it.
Apartments cost where?
In that those crazy corn cob.
Oh,
buildings. Those
how
are
much were
apartments.
they?
It was like 310, 270, but like they're weirdly designed. Like,
Yeah.
you have a patio, which is nice, but then like the room is almost like a pizza
Yeah, I don't really. Yeah,
Yeah, I would
that's
not be a fan of that.
No,
not for me.
and it looks like it was built in the '60s, and I know some of them haven't been like remodeled at all.
How would I live here than New York though? It's just quieter. You can see the sky. There's trees.
Just
You know what I mean? Though, like this is quieter than Manhattan. These areas.
if you came to New York to do for whatever we end up doing there at all
For what do you
Barstool.
mean?
I don't know. If you're in New York again for Barstool,
I'm not. I don't
you
play.
might not be. You might.
I actually probably won't be ever.
I know.
again, But
If
yeah.
you ever are,
Uh-huh.
and I invited you to Roosevelt Island, would you come?
Yeah, I would stay with you guys probably.
No,
That's
would you
okay.
come and have dinner with me on Roosevelt Island?
No.
Why?
I don't want to travel to Roosevelt Island.
It's right on. It's
How long will it take me for my hotel? Door to door.
from the office, door to door. You can get there in 20 minutes.
I don't think you get anywhere in 20 minutes in Manhattan.
It's.
Do you believe that?
four
Door to door?
It's 4 subway stops.
Okay, so if I leave the
5.
333, whatever that is, and
From Herald Square.
so you leave the Barstool office,
Yes. Walk
I-
to Herald Square.
and I take the subway
Yeah.
to your door, it'll take 20 minutes.
No, that's
Door to
my
door.
door, but to the Roosevelt Island, where we would have dinner.
Why would I want to go 20 minutes? Why can't you just have dinner
I
in
lived
Manhattan?
Because you can see there's trees. It's very.
No, I'll tell you the area I like is where we went and had after surviving, we had the Italian dinner that night.
Yeah,
And
Upper West Side.
Yeah, I love that area. It's a great area.
Upper West Side.
Yeah, that I don't.
Great
I,
there.
it took me from my apartment. I lived on
He's lying. He's
I'm not lying.
53rd and 9th down to our office, which is by Madison Square Garden.
lying.
It took me about 15 minutes on the. That's in the city.
Do you believe it?
straight
Do you
shot
believe
down.
that's 20 minutes?
I don't believe that at all.
Door to door.
It's
Nobody.
it's the F train. It's 5 stops. What is the hard to believe? I don't know what.
Why would they?
You're
If
from
I'm
the office to.
Well, you have to walk from the office.
But also,
to Herald
Clemmer, if
Square
I'm in Manhattan, which has a
Gonna do
billion
that.
restaurants, why would I want to go with
because
you
there's
to
grass,
Roosevelt
and
Island?
trees. You could see. You could also, if you wanted to take the tram, you could. Tram does take.
I'm not
longer.
doing that. No way.
You
Like
don't-
Billy
that-
Crystal and City Slickers?
Yeah.
No, I'm not doing that. It freaks me out. No way.
The views are awesome because you're seeing Manhattan. I love it there. It's awesome.
Daniel Stern to Kevin Bacon. Go.
With Billy. Or Diner. They were both in Diner.
Yep.
There you go.
Oh, that's right. Damn it.
Boom.
It's too easy.
That's pretty good by me, right? You proud of me?
Alec Guinness.
To who? Kevin
Kevin
Bacon.
Bacon. To who? To Joaquin Andujar.
Alec Guinness was in Star Wars with Harrison Ford.
Yeah, that's a problem. It's too easy with Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford. I'm trying to think who Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford was in the Devil's Zone with Brad Pitt, who was in Sleepers with Kevin Bacon.
I was trying to do just
Right.
Harrison Ford to Kevin Bacon. Though.
They were never in a movie together.
Never?
To my knowledge. No.
Hmm.
It's better when it's longer, anyway. I like it better when it's longer.
All right. I tried.
We're trying to get. I have Daniel Stern's book, which I am reading.
Is it good?
It's interesting. Like when it's like any of these other books. I jumped ahead to when he started acting. I don't care about his youth.
Yeah.
I just don't like
Yeah.
these books. I don't care about. I mean, it might be very interesting to him. I don't care about Daniel Stern's upbringing. I went right to Breaking Away, and then we're off to the races. He read for the Timothy Hutton role in Ordinary People, stuff like that. He's pretty gossipy. Talks a lot about the guy was in Diner, Breaking Away, 2 of my favorite movies. He's in City Slickers. He's in Home Alone.
The
He's
voice
the
of
voice
Wonder
of Wonder Years. Voice of Larry Bird in the not Larry, but he did the Larry Bird VHS tape when it came out.
Oh,
That's him. So I'm a Daniel Stern guy.
30 minutes from the office to Roosevelt
course,
Island,
of course.
Notting, which is just the stop at Roosevelt Island.
Right.
That's not the subway
Clemmer's-
ride alone is not you said-
11-minute walk from the office to Herald Square, 19-minute subway ride from Herald Square to the stop on Roosevelt Island.
15 minutes. It's 15 and 19. All right, I was 4 minutes off. That's pretty good.
Wait,
You said 20 though. You lied.
I
30
said-
minutes. It's
No,
11
I said
minute
from
walk.
the subway. I said the subway.
That's
part.
like, that's like,
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Then you know why you think that.
that's like
So-
saying like tomorrow
It depends how long
my trip to LA is
how
gonna be
fast
4
you
hours.
walk. I
Like,
also don't like walking. I never
20 minutes.
11
Another
minutes.
20-minute walk to Clemmer's dump in the middle of nowhere in Roosevelt Island.
That's
Probably.
mean. It's not an 11-minute walk from like how slow is people walking? No, it doesn't take 11 minutes to walk from the office to the subway.
5 minutes takes to avoid the rats.
Oh my God.
Are you hate New York too now?
No, I don't. I love my time there.
I don't like where the Barstool office is.
I don't either.
No, that
that's-
area.
That area.
That's what
I'll tell you what.
That's
I'm,
what turns me off with ever going there. I don't
I'm
wanna
very
go
big
there.
about like the doom and gloom bullshit about like how much New York got terrible. I will defend New York. It never did that for me except for one part of the city
Where the office
where the
is.
fucking office is. It was like
It's the worst.
all the really bad like New York is burning. It was only really true for one spot. I feel like, and it was right by our office.
I'm not gonna defend that neighborhood.
God. Well, for your commute from your commute, Clemmer. There.
I
you
think
go.
like in our area, a Panera closed, a Starbucks closed, like places
Oh,
that,
that's right, Starbucks closed, right?
crazy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Everything closed.
There's
It's
a
insane.
Potbelly's closed.
Yeah.
Oh, that one closed. Right. Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
one
once
like right under our.
Yeah, that's right.
office.
That's gone.
That's gone.
It's
It's like no one to eat around there.
Yeah.
They-
Nothing.
no, it's the
You go to lunch. I wander around like an
I know.
asshole.
So
Is that
odd.
Five Guys still there?
Yeah.
I mean,
Before the pandemic, it was never that bad, and then it was
No.
the only part of the city. Like it just, for me, that I would always go to. I'm like, this place sucks now.
new lunch options though at Penn Station. It sounds crazy, but they remodeled it and they have all these nice nice fast food restaurants there. Like
They did remodel.
Like Del
And you put
Toro's is in
independent-
there, and Shake Shack, and it's all like new and clean. So that's where we've been kind of going.
Yeah, that's
Which
good.
sounds crazy to go to Penn Station to eat, but
Yeah. All right. So we're back next week. 4 shows, I think, next week.
you have to have Mick on, right?
Next week? Oh,
To
Mick will be.
explain the coaching?
Mick will be in next week, right, guys?
I assume so. Yeah.
Yes. Mutt
yeah.
will be in. Mike will be in. I'm sure Cliff and Ted Sellers. So yeah, good full week next week. Jeff, thank you for producing. Watch
you, as always.
tonight. You have the basketball, but also watch the dozen. Final 4 tonight, as we put an end to season 4. You're done. 12 hours now, you'll be done.
This is the point of the year where I'm usually very happy it's over.
Yes, it's over. Klemmer, anything you want to promote?
Rat Race 2 is out. Please check it out. If you
What's it
haven't seen
called?
it already. Rat Race 2.
That's not the full name.
Full name is Klemmer's Rat Race.
So you want to tease for future Kirk Minihane content. You know, I move on from after this, right?
What's that?
Full on. Nothing else. Surviving Barstool prep.
Oof.
We heard some good things were thrown around yesterday.
Active Portnoy too. He's very into it.
Very excited.
Very
Which is great.
I agree.
Are you
It's
officially
yeah.
in the cast?
No, I mean I feel like I am, but
It
Dave's-
seems like it is weird. Like you and Rico and Jerry, like Dave says you're like 98% in or something.
if I'm in, great. If I'm not in, life goes on.
I imagine you'll be in.
Maybe, but I mean, you never know with this company. So we'll see. We have that's tonight. Basketball tonight. We'll react to that. I'm sure at some point Monday, if not before then. Unnamed starts in about 5 minutes.
They got to get you like when they show it like the Final Four when like Kenny Smith or like Charles Barkley like they're like Auburn or UNC are playing and they
Right.
show a clip of them watching it happen. We got to get a clip of you watching
Watch
the
it.
game. Yeah.
Doing that, doing that thing. Oh, wow. Mick says 31-17. Let's go around the room. We'll start with Justin Trudell, one of the great perverts of all time.
That's right.
What is your prediction for tonight's game?
42-39. Us.
KMS.
KMS.
Okay, so you're not as confident as your coach. Interesting. Coleman.
52-47.
KMS.
KMS. Yes.
Jeff.
38-29 KMS.
Wow, 9 point KMS win.
Yep.
Klemmer.
43-26. I think the other guys win.
I don't like odd numbers, you guys know, but look, if he says it, 31-17 KMS.
Wow.
I mean, I got to go with the coach. I hired him.
I like
Put
it.
him in that position. What's that?
Said I like it.
Oh, good.
I think I got a Justin nickname. This might be really bad. Trying to do a spin-off of like a Mountain Dew last name
Okay.
Trudell, Mountain Trude. Is that decent?
I don't know
Jesus
if
Christ.
Josh is going to use that.
I'm just trying to help him. I'm just trying to help Justin. He's got
I'm
it.
wondering with the
He's
Josh
got it
Colby
tonight.
for the Justin basket.
It's gonna be unbelievable.
It's going to be incredible.
Oh, Justin's getting a point tonight.
He's scoring tonight. Well,
Absolutely.
he's not going to make a free throw, so
He's getting points tonight.
he's going to score a field goal.
I got
He will have
I got
more
one or
than
two
one
blocks.
in the scoreboard. Yes.
You have 2 points,
absolutely.
4 boards, 2 blocks. He's like Olajuwon.
2 points, 4
Coleman's
rebounds.
Coleman's cousin's
1
Hakeem
block.
Olajuwon. Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Wow. Okay. All right. Okay.
I don't how much
I predict from Justin tonight 0 points, 0 rebounds, 4 fouls in 6 minutes,
He had an assist the last game, didn't he?
and a heart attack maybe, potentially a heart attack. Yeah. Because if you die tonight, the team plays on, right?
Of course. That's not even.
Okay.
does Coleman dap up the other players differently depending on the color
Yeah.
of their skin?
Yeah, of course he does.
Num-
yeah.
Number 10, he probably had a good moment with last
Oh
week.
yeah, they broed it up.
We did. Yeah.
They've been through a lot together.
Good snap.
They went through 2020 together. You know, it's not easy. All right, Klemmer, thank you.
Thank you, Kirk.
Jeff, thank you as always. We will talk to you guys on Monday with, I assume, Mike, right? And somebody, right? Probably Mike and Mick, I would have guessed. That's probably my request for that. We'll talk to you guys. And Unnamed starts in 4 minutes. Doesn't tonight. KMS tonight as well. Watch both. Rat Race as well. All that stuff. We'll talk to you later. Goodbye.